about like 2 or 3 minutes for people to join. So this beginning is just me chit-chatting with you guys. Hello. Once more people join, I'll show why. I'm here tonight and not recording like I usually am. Everything's all set to record. I've got my history magazines ready, and what else? The Whispered Weird Facts book. The lighting is weird. I don't have a place to put this cord, so it's just like on the mic. So there's my fridge. If it bothers you guys, I'll unplug it. I usually unplug it when I record. But if it's not bothering anyone, then I won't bother. What else was I going to record tonight? The magazines, the Whisper book. I don't remember. Oh well. But it's not happening tonight because of reasons I'll show you later. Has to do with my water. Surprisingly. Thankfully I'm okay, but my hands aren't. Also, if this sound starts bugging you guys, let me know. I will move it too. It's a very cold night, but I'm always hot, so I'm in my tank top. It's supposed to rain a bit tonight, and throughout the day, so I'm excited. I love the rain. Here we go. Not bad water sounds right now. One of these days, I guess I'll do a sound video. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let's see. What else do I have? I have some cup holder things for hot drinks. I call them hot holders. Let's see how they sound. If I had my nails on, it'd be better. I think this sounds better. I guess. If anyone's here, say hello. So I'm just not talking to myself. I like talking to you guys. What else do I have here? I have Topple the Elephant. Topple the Elephant is always here. Topple is named Topple because no matter where I put him, he always falls off. But lately, I've got him on a spot on my new desk where he just kind of chills, and he hasn't fallen off of it yet. So Topple does not topple very often anymore, which I'm fine with. I hate it when I'm on my desk and I'm like, wait, where did Topple go? And I look on the floor, there he is. Hi, Illuminados. Hola, nice to meet you. Topple's gonna do some windscreen brushing for you guys. now why I'm not filming my videos tonight, and that's because of my flavored water. I opened up a new pack of water flavoring, and I think it has to do with the cold weather here, but it like exploded and it was red, so all these red just came out of the top and oozed down my hands, and it like came down my shirt. It looked like I'd been shot, and it stained my right hand so bad, and I thought, well, maybe it'll be gone by nighttime, and it's just still on my pinky finger. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's all red. It looks like blood. These like 3 fingers were bright red all day. So I think it's just still on the pinky and a little bit on this one. But even with my fake nails on, I think you would be able to still see the red. And that could be distracting for some people. And I didn't want all my comments to be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? What happened to your finger? So it is what it is. I'm sure it'll be gone by tomorrow. Yeah, it shocked me. I was like half asleep while I was doing it. It was like 6 in the morning. I was getting ready for bed. I had to take my meds. And I was like, well, let me just put some flavor in it real quick. Let me try this new one. And so I was like, oh no. And then I just like went to sleep. And I woke up with like, oh my god. Like, I look like I've been in like an accident or something. So, do you guys want to play some trivia? I see there's a couple people here. I got my trivia book. I also have, where'd it go? Well, I did have it. Here it is. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. It's fine. All my notebooks just fell off the shelf. Okay. I have this book too. I think this book's a little general trivia. Like, it's not about very specific things. Like, it's just about like countries and capitals, but some of the things in here are a little bit harder. I think we'll play with this one tonight. Alright. Let's see. I know I've gone through this book a couple times, but I always wait a couple months before going back into it. So why don't we start with, what continent should we start with? I want to make a trivia night, like, in this format where it's based on continents. But that will be for like another 2-3 weeks or so for my trivia nights. Man, all of my notebooks fell off. That's so funny. Oh well. That's an easy pickup, but now it's on my foot. Get off my foot, please. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and pick a continent, or I might pick a category, like a random category. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? This is just a random surprise live to see if anyone's around. Usually the Europeans come into this chat, or this live, I guess. Can you all hear my fridge buzzing? If it's bothering you, it sounds like it's getting louder. I will happily unplug it if you guys like. But yeah, you can pick Europe, Africa. Okay, Ludmila doesn't hear it. Perfect. Everything I hear is like twice as loud as what you hear. Europe, Africa, North America, Asia, or South America. The Antarctica questions are very hard. Like, you really have to know. Hey, Jazz is here, and Jazz picks Asia. Your wish is my command. Let's do questions about Asia. You gotta really know the Oceania and Antarctica facts to get those questions. They are very difficult. Alright, questions about Asia. For First question, which country occupies 80% of the Arabian Peninsula? Which country occupies 80%, 80% of the Arabian Peninsula? And Ludmila got it. It is Saudi Arabia. The answer is Saudi Arabia. Next question. Name the largest island in Southeast Asia, which is home to 3 countries. Name the largest island in Southeast Asia, which is home to 3 countries. Ludmila's on it. The answer is Borneo. Borneo, Borneo, Borneo. Next question. Which city is claimed by both Israel and Palestine? Which city is claimed by both Israel and Palestine? Hi, Alex. Good to see you. Playing some trivia. And Ludmila's on it. The answer is Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the answer. And Jess got it too, Jerusalem. I was thinking about Jerusalem the other day when I was thinking about places I'd really like to travel. Also, this is like a hangout. Man, I didn't realize like how much Jerusalem's in like my top 10. It's such a beautiful place. Someday. Next question. Which Asian country is larger than France, Spain, and Germany combined, but has a population of just over 2 million people? Which Asian country is larger than France, Spain, and Germany combined, but has a population of just over 2 million people? Jazz got it. It is Mongolia. Very good, Jazz. It is Mongolia. Alex got it too. Is Jerusalem considered safe? I would say at this point in time, yes, but that is subject to change at any moment, so technically no, but yes. I think Jerusalem is far safer for tourists than residents. Next question. This is the largest archipelagic country in the world with over 17,000 islands. This is the largest archipelagic country in the world with over 17,000 islands. And Ludmila got it. It is Indonesia. And Jess got it too. Indonesia is the answer. Next question. Which Asian country is doubly landlocked, meaning it is locked by other landlocked countries? Which Asian country is doubly landlocked? Which Asian country is doubly landlocked? And Ludmila got it. It is Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is the only Asian country that is doubly landlocked. Next question. What is the name of the desert in East Asia that covers northern China and southern Mongolia? What is the name of the desert in East Asia that covers northern China and southern Mongolia? And Alex got it first. It is the Gobi Desert. The Gobi Desert. Very good. Ludmila got it too. The Gobi Desert. Next question. Name the administrative region which is the gambling capital of the world and is sometimes known as the Monte Carlo of the East. Gambling tourism makes up 50% of this autonomous region's economy. So which? I don't have to repeat it. Ludmila got it first. It is Macau. Alex and Jess got it too. The answer is Macau. Next question. What is the currency used in Thailand? What is the currency used in Thailand? Let me grab some. Why am I blanking on what this is called? Fascinating. Jazz got it. It's the baht. The baht. best thing in the world. There we go. Next question. Which country has the world's second largest Muslim population? Which country has the world's second largest Muslim population? It is Pakistan. Good job, Ludmila. The answer is Pakistan. Next question. What is the smallest country in Asia by population? What is the smallest country in Asia by population? Or what is the least populous country in Asia? I think we all know the most populous. What is the least populous? And Ludmila got it. It's the Maldives. The Maldives is the answer. Next question. Which country is the smallest country to occupy Borneo? What is the smallest country on the island of Borneo? Since we just established before that there are 3 countries on Borneo, and Alex got it first, it is Brunei. Brunei Darussalam is the smallest country on Borneo. Next question. What is the smallest of the STAN countries? So out of all the countries that end in STAN, which one is the smallest? What is the smallest of the STAN countries? And Jazz got it first. It is Tajikistan. Tajikistan is the smallest. Alex, I probably would have guessed Kyrgyzstan too, but it is Tajikistan. Next question. Which is the only country in Southeast Asia not to be colonized by Europeans? What is the only country in Southeast Asia that was not colonized by the Europeans? And Ludmila got it. It is Thailand. Thailand is the answer. Next question. Which is the southernmost Middle Eastern country which borders Oman and Saudi Arabia? What is the southernmost Middle Eastern country? What is the southernmost Middle Eastern country? And Ludmila got it. It is Yemen. Yemen is the answer. Next question. Name the Asian country which is bordered by Georgia, Russia, Armenia, Iran, and Turkey. Which Asian country is bordered by Georgia, Russia, Armenia, Iran, and Turkey? And Jess got it. It is Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is the answer. If anyone else is joining and wants to play along, feel free to hop into the chat and play along. Otherwise, just relax to the sound of my voice. That's also fine. Next question. In which Asian country would you find the city of Dhaka? In which Asian country would you find the city of Dhaka? Hi, Laura. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, Laura. Good morning. Good morning. It's still very middle of the night where I am. And Ludmila got it. It's in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the answer. Next question. Which island is the most popular tourist destination in Indonesia? Which island in Indonesia is the most popular tourist destination? It is Bali. Good job, Jess and Laura. The answer is Bali. Next question, and Alex got to do Bali. What is India's richest yet smallest state by area, which borders the Arabian Sea? So what is the smallest state and the richest state in India? Not Qatar. Qatar is not in India, Which of these is an island country that lies on the Tropic of Cancer? This is a multiple choice. Is it A, Sri Lanka, B, the Philippines, or C, Taiwan? Put your answer in the chat and we'll see how many of you get it right. Which is the island country on the Tropic of Cancer? Is it A, Sri Lanka, B, the Philippines, or C, Taiwan? Let's see, Laura said B, Philippines. What do you guys think? It's a multiple choice, so you can all answer, but please only answer once. Ludmila says Taiwan. Jazz says Sri Lanka. Alex says A and B. Well, I can tell you now that's incorrect. There's only one answer. It's either A, Sri Lanka, B, Philippines, or C, Taiwan. Alright, Donald says B, Philippines. Okay, says Alex. I'll let you answer and then I'll reveal the answer. Which island country lies on the Tropic of Cancer? Alex goes with B, Philippines. Well, the answer is C, Taiwan. So Ludmila gets that one. The answer is Taiwan. Alright, let's play high-low, because the answer is a number. So put in a number that you think it might be, and I'll tell you to go higher or lower, unless you just know the answer. Next question. How many countries make up Asia? How many countries are in Asia? How many countries are in Asia? Put a number, and I'll tell you higher or lower, unless you actually get it. Like Ludmila just did, the answer is 48. Ludmila got it, the answer is 48. Well, that was a quick game of high-low. Let's play another. So, I'm going to round it up because it's like a weird number with a decimal, so I'm going to round it up. What percentage of the world's population lives in Asia? Hey JD, I know it's time for a surprise live. What percentage of the world's population lives in Asia? I'm rounding it up to the nearest 10, so it'll end at the number 0, because it ends in like 0.8%. So it is higher than 50%, Alex, and it is lower than 65, Ludmila. So that gives you a nice little range. Ludmila got it. It is 60%. 60% is the answer. The book says 59.8, so we'll just round it up to 60. This book came out about a year ago now, I guess, so maybe it is 60% by now. Next question. I know, Laura, isn't it wild? Alright, this is another A, B, and C question. So put in the answer that you think is right, and we'll see who gets it or how many of you get it. Which of the following does the Mekong River not flow through? Is it A, Vietnam, B, Laos, or C, Mongolia? If you know your Mekong River, this is an easy one. Which country does the Mekong River not flow through? Is it A, Vietnam, B, Laos, or C, Mongolia? Well, everybody said C, Mongolia, and you are correct. It is definitely Mongolia as the answer. Yeah, that's way off. There's a whole China in between the Mekong River and Mongolia. Next. Oh, awesome. Okay, this is another multiple choice, so A, B, and C, but the one you think is correct. And I'll reveal it after you put in all your answers. Which of the following cities lies on the Saigon River? Is it A, Ho Chi Minh City, B, Hong Kong, or C, Beijing? Again, if you know your history, this should be an easy one. Which city lies on the, my goodness, which city lies on the Saigon River? A, Ho Chi Minh City, B, Hong Kong, or C, Beijing? I see lots of A's. Ho Chi Minh, says Jazz. Well, you guys definitely history because the answer is definitely Ho Chi Minh City is on the Saigon River. Let me grab some water real quick. All right, next question. There we go. Yeah, Miss Saigon. If you know your Broadway too, that's helpful. All right, back to regular trivia. Whoever gets it first wins the question. Which is the only Southeast Asian country that is landlocked? What's the only country in Southeast Asia that is landlocked? It is not Cambodia. Cambodia has a little bit of coastline. It is Laos. Good job, Ludmila. The answer is Laos. Laos. Laura, we're going for Southeast Asia. Otherwise, there'd be a lot of landlocked Asian countries. Moving on. Which city hosted the 1964 Olympic Games? Which city hosted the 1964 Olympic Games? So you know it's in Asia. Because we're in an Asia category, so it's not Rome. It is Tokyo. Good job, JD. The answer is Tokyo. Laura's going strong with Nepal. Just keep putting Nepal until the answer is Nepal, right? Next question. The ringgit is the currency for which Asian country? The ringgit is the currency for which Asian country? The ringgit is the currency for which Asian country? It is Malaysia. Good job, JD. The answer is Malaysia. You might hear my computer, my PC whirring in the background because I was playing The Sims and I just happened on pause. I didn't feel like shutting it off because I'm probably going to play it again later today. Next question. In which country is Tevehi the common or the official language? In which country is Tevehi the official language? Tevehi. In which country is Tevehi the official language? Wow, that was a loud click in my throat. I apologize. In which country is Tevehi the official language? I feel like when I was covering this country, I might have said Tehevi. But it's Tevehi, I think. It is not Myanmar, and it is not Bhutan. Those countries speak Burmese and Bhutanese. How is it spelled? I'll put it in the chat for you. You know, maybe it is Tevehi or Tehevi. I don't know. But, I doubt that the book typoed that big of a word. It is not Laos. They speak Laotian. Tevehi. It's a small country. As you can imagine, if you've never heard of this language, not a lot of people in the world speak it. So it's a very small country in Asia. It is not Nepal, Laura. Not Sri Lanka. They speak, oh gosh, I just blanked on it. It starts with a B. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I did a whole video on it. I forgot. I think it starts with a B. Hey, bubbles. Tevehi. But you guys are thinking of small Asian countries, so good job. They do speak Tamil in the north of Sri Lanka. That's true. But the most commonly spoken language in Sri Lanka, I completely blanked on it. I'm so bad. I'm pretty sure it starts with a B, but I can't think of what it is. So it probably doesn't start with a B. Alex got it. It's the Maldives. The Maldives is the country where Tevehi is the official language. Good job, Alex. Next question. What is the lowest body of guys are gonna get this one. What's the lowest body of water? And Jazz got it. It's the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea. Yeah, it's definitely not the Black Sea. It's the Dead Sea. The lowest point on planet Earth. On the surface of planet Earth. Next question. What is the name given? Here goes that guy on the motorcycle again. What is the name given to the art of folding paper to create three-dimensional objects? There he goes. I hope he has a great time. And JD got it first. It is origami. Origami is the answer. Next question. Which mountain in Indonesia is the highest island mountain in the world? Which mountain in Indonesia is the highest island mountain in the world? What island mountain? So it's just a mountain in Indonesia sticking out of the water, creating an island. It is the highest island mountain in the world. And I'm pretty sure the highest peak in Indonesia. Pretty sure. Sounds right. If you want, I can give you an A, B, C, or D. If you guys do not know. If you have no clue at all, I can give you some options. It's the tall one, says Laura. Correct. It is the tall one. Very good, Laura. Oh, I just missed your comment, Alex, that you live on the Black Sea in Europe. Or is the Black Sea in Europe and you live in Europe? Is it in Southeast Asia, says Alex? Yes, Indonesia is in Southeast Asia. It is the highest island mountain in the world. I don't think it's a volcano. Hey, Samuel. Nice to see you. And Lane LeBlanc is here. What up? We are playing some trivia. The current question is, which mountain in Indonesia is the highest island mountain in the world? And I can totally give you guys an A, B, C, or D if you like. Oh, you're in Romania. Awesome, Alex. It does border the Black Sea, yes. It is not Mount Rushmore. Definitely not, Lane. This is in Indonesia, and it's an island mountain, which Rushmore is neither. Alright, I'll give you guys some options. You can put A, B, C, or D in the chat. It is either A, Mount Pinatubo, B, Jaya Peak, or Puncak Jaya as I know it, C, Mount Indomia, or D, Mount Rinjani. I don't think it's a volcano. I don't, like, if it is, it's very dormant, because I don't recall it ever erupting, which is kind of a hint because there are some volcanoes in that list, isn't there? So let's see. Laura says C. Lane says B. Your options are for the highest island mountain in the world are either A. Mount Pinatubo, B. Jaya Peak, C. Mount Indomia, or D. Mount Rinjani. Alex says A. So we've got some options here. Does anyone else want to take a guess before I reveal the answer and we'll see who gets it? Anyone else up for a guess? For the highest island mountain in the world, which is located in Indonesia. And Jazz will go with D, alright? So Alex says A, Lane says B, Laura says C, and Jazz says D. The correct answer goes to Lane. It is B, Jaya Peak, or Puncak Jaya. The answer is B, Puncak Jaya, or Jaya Peak. Good job, Lane. Good guess. Yeah. holiest city in Islam? Who will get it first? What is the holiest city in Islam? Laura got it first. It is Mecca. Waffin Waffles here too. Awesome. Yes, the answer is Mecca. Lane says Rushmore. You can't just put Mount Rushmore until you get it right, especially because this category is about Asia. So good luck with that, Lane. Alright, this next question is a high and low. So the answer is a number. No, Lane, you can't. The answer is a number. Definitely not Nepal. You will answer with a number, and I will say higher or lower. Approximately how many years did it take to build the Great Wall of China? And they're definitely going for the Ming Dynasty part, not like the ancient Qin Dynasty part, the modern part that you know today. Samuel says 100. It is lower than 100. Lane says 2.5. It is higher than 2.5. Lower than 100. Higher than 2.5. Just the portion that you see today. Let's see. Waffin Waffle says 63. It is lower. Samuel says 50. It is lower. Lane says $1 if you were playing Price is Right. That might be a good thing to guess, but it is incorrect. Waffin Waffle says 32. It is lower than 32. Lower than 32. I mean, remember that they had like millions of people working on it. Waffin Waffle said 19. It is higher. And JD said 25. Samuel did too. It is lower. Alex got it. It is 20. Good job, Alex. The answer is 20 years they spent building the Great Wall of China. Good job, Alex. Next question. I know, like, not bad, right? Well, considering that like millions of people were building it all at once for 20 years straight. Pretty cool. And again, that's not the ancient parts of the wall. That's the parts that, like, when you think the Great Wall of China, the thing that pops in your head is the modern Great Wall. The modern, it was built in like the 1500s. Next question. Sirimavo Bandaranaike became the first female prime minister of which country in 1960? Move this up a bit. The world's first female prime minister was Sirimavo Bandaranaike. What country was she prime minister of? Sirimavo Bandaranaike. Laura's going out of bed to start the weekend. Have a great Saturday, Laura. Thank you so much for hanging out, and good luck with Nepal next time. It is not Malaysia, Lane. It is not Malaysia. It is not Liberia. That was Ellen Johnson Sirleaf in 2004. She was the first female president in Africa. This is the first female prime minister of any country ever in the world. In 1960, she was prime minister of which country? It is Sri Lanka. Good job, JD. The answer is Sri Lanka. Prime Minister Bandaranaike was prime minister of Sri Lanka in 1960. Yeah, I know. I know what you're thinking. What? Oh dear. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm back. Hello. There's a little blip. I hope that it's okay. We bacon. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys are still here. Back. Yep. What is the longest river in Southeast Asia? In Southeast Asia, not just Asia in general. In Southeast Asia. So think like Indochina, right? So not China, think Indochina. Because otherwise it would be the Yangtze for sure. In Southeast Asia. And JD got it. It's the Mekong River. Good job, JD. The answer is the Mekong River. Next question. This is another number, but I think you guys are gonna get it pretty quickly. How often are the Asian Games held? How often are the Asian Games held? How often are the Asian Games held? I know, my viewers are very smart people. A lot of my subscribers and regular viewers should go on Jeopardy for sure. How often are the Asian Games held? Like, what is the number of years in between each games? Yep, Alex got it. It's every 4 years. See, I knew you guys would get it. We didn't have to play high-low. But the next question is going to be high-low. So the answer is a number. You'll put a number, and I'll tell you if it's higher or lower. In kilometers, how far is Sri Lanka from India? In kilometers, how far is Sri Lanka from India? Put a number, and I'll tell you higher or lower, unless you know it. Lane says 1, it is higher than 1. Alex says 60, it is lower than 60. JD says 50, it is lower than 50. People used to be able to walk between Sri Lanka and India until about the 1200s when there was a flood, and it's been flooded ever since it became an island. Alex says 40, it is lower than 40. Lane says 10, it is higher than 10. Lane always goes for the lower numbers. Connor's here, and you put 25, it is higher than 25. Alex put 30, it is lower than 30. You guys are getting there. Higher than 25, lower than 30. Narrowing it down. Let's see who'll get it. If it's within 5, I'm just going to let you guess. I see 28, that's not it. I see 27, that's not it. There's only 3 other things it could be. Alex put 26, that is not it. Skinny Legend is here and put 29, and that is the correct answer. Skinny Legend got it first. It is 29 kilometers apart between Sri Lanka and India. Very good, you guys. That was fun. Next question. This is a multiple choice question, so you will put A, B, C, or D in the chat, and once everyone has their guess, I'll tell you who got it right. Which of the following countries does not border Thailand? Is it A, Cambodia, B, China, C, Laos, or D, Myanmar? Put your A, B, C, or D in the chat. Which country does not border Thailand? I see lots of B's and China from Alex. Lots of B's. So yeah, the answer is definitely B, China. Good job to all of you guys. You guys got it. The answer is China. Does not border Thailand. Next question. What language is the most spoken in Bangladesh? What is the most spoken language in Bangladesh? There's 2 different ways you can say it, but it's the same language, so it's not Tamil. Bengal is, you know what, I'm gonna give it to Connor. It's Bengali. There you go. Skinny Legend got it. Bengali. JD got it too. Bengali. Or they apparently call it Bangla, but in English we say Bengali. So either one is correct. So Bengali or Bangla is the answer. Bengali. The next one is a number, so we're going to play high and low. This is the last Asia question. So think about which continent you want to ask or answer questions about next. But this last question is a number. We're going to play high and low. How many islands make up the Maldives? How many islands are in the Maldives? How many islands are in the Maldives? Alex says 500 is higher than 500. 1,000. It is higher than 1,000. There's more than 1,000 islands in the Maldives. Keep guessing. Alex said 1,500. It is less than 1,500. Less than 1,500. JD said 1,150. It is higher than 1,150. That's actually not too far off, JD. Alex says 1,300. It's lower than 1,300. Lower than 1,300, but higher than 1,150. Let's see. Alex says 1,250. It is lower than 1,250. Lower than 1,250. Jazz says 1,170. It is higher than 1,170. And again, you're getting closer. Skinny Legend said 1,220. It is lower than 1,220. JD got it. It is 1,190. Good job, JD. Lane got it too. 1,190 is the answer. Hey, Marcus. I'm sorry I had a nightmare, and it's good to see you again. There are 1,190 islands in the Maldives. Isn't that's like so many. Alright, so pick another continent to ask or answer questions about. We have Europe, Africa, North America, or South America. You can try your luck at Oceania and Antarctica, but those are like expert level questions. And not many. Jazz is the answer. Definitely not all of them are populated. Alright, Alex says Europe. Alex is the first to answer, so we'll go with Europe. So, first question about Europe. What is the most densely populated country in Europe? Oh, there's the tree. The tree knows the answer to you. What is the most densely populated country in Europe? Alex got it. It is Monaco. Very good. Skinny Legend got it too. The answer is Monaco. Monaco, definitely. Next question. Other than the Vatican City, which European country is surrounded by Italy? Other than the Vatican, which country is surrounded by Italy? Let me get a drink real quick. A Skinny Legend got it first. It is San Marino. Very good. The answer is San Marino. Next question. Which European country is home to Transylvania? I did not make this up, Alex. It's in my book. Which European country is home to Transylvania? And Alex got it. It is Romania. Very good. What's in your country? The answer is Romania. Next question. All right. There are 3 answers to this next question. Since there's so few people here, I will need you to have all 3 in your answer. Feel free to throw out guesses until you narrow it down. Hi, Farouk. It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. All right. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to skip this one because last time I asked it, it was a whole bunch of controversy and people debating the answer. It was name 3 European countries who use the euro as their official currency despite not being members of the European Union. Everyone had an opinion on this question. And there was a huge debate, so I was like, forget it. So, you know what? I'm going to cross this off officially. Make sure I don't ask that one again. Yeah, let's not. I agree, Alex. Let's not go there. Especially since that question could change, like, in the future. Next question. Which city hosted the 2012 Olympic Games? Which city hosted the 2012 Olympic Games in 2012? 2012 Olympic Games. It was not Athens, Lane. It was not Kosovo, Farouk. It was London. Good job, JD. The answer is London. London is the answer. Next question. This one was debated too, but I'm pretty sure the book is correct. Which Nordic country has the question. You were close, Alex. You were just a couple countries over. Victor Hugo, poet and writer of Les Miserables, has a street named after him in every city of which country? I don't know how to rephrase that. Which country has every city with a Victor Hugo street of some kind? It is France. Good job, Alex got it first. The answer is France. Definitely France. It's like how in the US, like, it seems like every county here has a highway. That's the Martin Luther King Jr. Highway. What you hear outside right now is the Martin Luther King Jr. Highway in Reno. If you can hear it, I'm not sure you can. It's very quiet at night. Not a lot of people on it. Wake up, Samuel. I mean, you could sleep. This is an ASMR stream. You're totally allowed to fall asleep. Next question. Oh, Romania has a poet that has a street in every city. Who is it, Alex? I feel like I will never think of it, but once you say it, I'll be like, oh yeah, totally. But I'm going to go to the next question first. By population, what is the largest city in Scotland? Mihai Eminescu. Okay, I don't know who that is, Alex. It's definitely not Dracula. It is Glasgow. Very good, Jazz. The answer is Glasgow. That's going to come up in my video, either out on Monday or Tuesday, depending on whether or not I can film another video this weekend. Were you guys here to see my finger? I got water coloring that exploded in my hand, and it dyed my fingers red, and my pinky finger still looks like it has blood gushing out of it, even though it's not. So that's why I'm here and not doing my filming tonight. But yeah, we'll see. Next question. What is the only island county of England? Parentheses, not the UK. England. What is the only island county of England? What is the only island county of England? It is not the Isle of Man. It's not Anglesey. It's the Isle of Wight. Very good, Lane. The answer is the Isle of Wight. Is it the Isle of Man? Oh no, Isle of Man is in England, right? Or it's part of England, but I don't think it's a county. And Anglesey is in Wales. So Isle of Wight is the answer. Great job, Lane. It is the Isle of Wight. Next question. The Azores are an autonomous region of which European nation? The Azores, or I think some Americans say Azores, but I'm like 95% sure it's supposed to be Azores. The answer is Portugal. Good job, Jazz. Got that one first. The answer is Portugal. Portugal is the answer. Next question. Has the most volcanoes? Which European country has the most volcanoes? Which country in Europe has the most volcanoes? Surprisingly, it is not Italy, Alex and Lane. Kaz, we're talking about Europe, so not Kazakhstan. And surprisingly, not Iceland. Yeah, I've heard lovely things about the Azores, Jess. I have a friend whose grandparents are from the Azores, and she says it's wonderful. Alex got it. It's Russia. Russia is the answer. The answer is Russia. And that a chunk of Russia belongs to Europe, technically, right? Next question. Which European country is divided into 26 cantons? Which European country is divided into 26 cantons? This also came up on my channel recently. Alex got it. It is Switzerland. Switzerland is the answer. Switzerland, yes. Next question. Name Europe's highest peak. Name the highest point in Europe. Name Europe's highest peak. is not Mount Rushmore. It is Mount Elbrus. Yes, good job, Alex. It is Mount Elbrus if you consider that chunk of Russia to be part of Europe. Otherwise, it would be Mont Blanc, right? But technically, it's Mount Elbrus. Next question. What was the official currency of Italy before it adopted the euro in 1999? What was Italy's currency before the euro? What was the name? Lane got it. It's lira. Samuel put pasta, which was probably true in some parts of Italy to this day. Let's be real. But Lane got it. The answer is the lira. JD got it too. Alex got it too. The lira is the answer. Playing with pasta. Next question. Name the European country which is landlocked by other landlocked countries and therefore doubly landlocked. Which European country is doubly landlocked? Doubly landlocked. It is Liechtenstein. Very good, Alex. The answer is Liechtenstein. Next question. Where would you find the city of Valletta? Where would you find the city of Valletta? Valletta. It is in Malta. Very good, Alex. And Louis. I'm not sure which way to pronounce your name. I think it's probably Louis. But Malta is the answer. Good job, Alex. The answer is Malta. Next question. Name the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. Name the largest island. Louis. Okay, perfect. I was right. I figured because it's mostly Europeans in the chat at this time of night. The largest island in the Mediterranean Sea is not Sardinia, and it is not Crete. It's the other one. There's only like a couple of huge islands in the Mediterranean, right? Not Corsica either, Jazz. You guys are missing out a big one. There's one that's like, I think it's like almost the same size as Sardinia. No. There we go. Kamal got it. It's Sicily. Or Louis says Sicilia. Sicily is the answer. Good job, Kamal. The answer is Sicily. Next question. In which country? Oh, people fought me on this one too. In which country would you find the southernmost part of mainland Europe? In which country would you find the southernmost part of mainland Europe? In which country would you find the southernmost part of mainland Europe? It is not Greece. It is not Portugal. Definitely not Tunisia. Come on. Tunisia is in Africa. The southernmost point in Europe is in which country? It is not the UK, Louis, and I'll tell you why in a minute. It is definitely not Georgia. I'm glad, Marcus. This is a fun one, I think. Not in Turkey, Jazz. You guys were close with Portugal, but it's not Portugal. Probably, if you count like the Azores. Kamal got it. It is Spain. Spain is the answer. Now, what some people try to fight me on was saying, well, isn't the Rock of Gibraltar the southernmost part of Europe, and Gibraltar belongs to the UK? The answer is, even though Gibraltar does belong to the UK, it is not the southernmost part of Europe. I have looked at the map, I've checked. There's a little bit of Spain below Gibraltar, so the answer is Spain, for sure. I had like 2 people last time in my chat be like, no, Gibraltar's lower, so it's the UK. But it's not. I checked it. Spain is the answer. Next question. Name the country. Yeah, and Spain has cities in Morocco, but those Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? And Louis got it. It is Austria. Very good, Louis and Alex. The answer is Austria. Next question. In which city is La Sagrada Familia located? In which city, sorry to say country, city, in which city is La Sagrada Familia located? Alex got it first. It is Barcelona. That's an easy one. Barcelona is definitely the answer. The next question is a high-low. So the answer is a number. You will put a number and I will tell you whether or not the answer is higher or lower until somebody gets it. The question is, Amsterdam is renowned for its cycling, but how many kilometers of cycle paths does the city approximately have? The bicycle capital in the world, Amsterdam, has how many kilometers of cycle paths? Alex put 3,000. It is higher than 3,000. Keep in mind, there's more cycle paths in the city than any other city. Louis put 5,000. It is higher than 5,000. Alex put 4,150. It is, higher than that because it's higher than 5,000. Higher than 5,000. JD put 10,000. It is higher than 10,000. Higher than 10,000 kilometers. More psychopaths. Chas. I mean, maybe that too. It is Amsterdam. Louis put 12,000. It is higher. Higher than that. Bicycle paths. Lane put 25,000. Are you ready for this? It is higher than 25,000. It is higher than 25,000 kilometers. Kamal put 50k. It is lower than 50k. Lower than 5,000 kilometers. Lower than 5,000. JD put 30,000. It is higher than 30,000. Alex put 40,000. It is lower than 40,000. Lane got it. It's 35k. Good job, Lane. The answer is 35,000 kilometers. 35,000. Can you believe? That's so many. Like, there's probably more roads for bicycles than cars in Amsterdam, right? Makes sense. That's too many. I know, I agree. Next question. In which country would you find the Spanish Steps? In which country would you find the Spanish Steps? Don't fall for it. Good job, Jess got it first. It is in Italy. Good job for not putting Spain. The answer is Italy. Very, very good. Let's play high-low again. And then we'll play an A, B, and C after that. So another high-low. The answer is a number. The Vatican City has the lowest point of all European countries. How high is its high point in meters? How high is the highest point of the Vatican City in meters? Alex put 600 meters. It is lower than 600 meters. It's the lowest high point. Lane put 135. It is lower than 135. Louis put 124. It is lower than 124. JD put 100. It is lower than 100. Alex put 70 meters. It is higher than 70 meters. Higher than 70 meters. JD got it. It's 75 meters. The highest point in the Vatican City is 75 meters high. The lowest high point in Europe. I'm sure the Alps ruin that average, right? Next question. This is going to be A, B, and C. is right. As of September 2021, which of the following countries was the most recent to join the EU? Is it A, Romania, B, Croatia, or C, Bulgaria? Which is the most recent country to join the EU? A, Romania, B, Croatia, or C, Bulgaria? I see lots of B's. I see some C's. Some saying Croatia, come all through on an A. Okay, B, Alex would know. B, says Alex. Alright, the correct answer is B, Croatia. Yeah, the answer is Croatia. There might be some new countries joining soon. We will find out in the future. Maybe this year even. Alright. This question has 3 answers. I need all 3 in order for you to win the question. The United Kingdom consists of England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Which countries does Great Britain consist of? Which countries does Great Britain consist of? Great Britain, not the United Kingdom. Great Britain. Which countries make up Great Britain? And Kamal got it first. It is England, Scotland, and Wales. England, Scotland, and Wales is the answer. Very good, very good. Next question. Which French city has the nickname Pink City? Which French city has the nickname Pink City? The Pink City. Or what is it? La Cité Rouge. La Cité Rose. Sorry. Rose. And Samuel got it. It is Toulouse. Very good. Toulouse got it. Right, Samuel, that's right. It's going to be La Cité Rose. La Cité Rose. Anyway, Toulouse is correct. Good job, Samuel and JD. Next question. Yeah, Rose. Which landlocked country borders Ukraine and Romania? Let's see if Alex gets it first. This is beat Alex. Can you get it before Alex? Nope, Alex got it first. It is Moldova. Moldova is the answer. The answer is Moldova. Next question. There's a delay. That's true, but still. If it's too delayed for you, you can try refreshing the page and that might help. Otherwise, there's nothing I can do about it. Next question. What is the largest lake in Europe? What is the largest lake in Europe? Yeah, if there's a bad delay for you guys, try refreshing the stream. JD got it. It is Lake Ladoga. Lake Ladoga is the answer. Technically, the Caspian is not considered a lake, even though it totally is. But it's considered a sea because it's so huge. So Lake Ladoga is the largest lake in Europe. It is in Russia, Jazz. Otherwise, it would probably be Balaton, which is in, don't tell me. Oh my gosh, why is it on the tip of my tongue? Hungary, right? Hungary. Anyway, next question. The train's very loud. In which country is Lake Onesee located? I hope that's how you say it. Lake Onesee. Hey, Daddy Cheese. I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome to the chat. In which country? Oh, Alex got it. It is France. I must have said it right. It is France. Yeah, exactly that, Alex. Is it on sea? Samuel can tell me. On sea or on the sea? I'm not sure. Busy. Okay, great. I am doing well, Daddy Cheese. Thank you. Next question. Don't get fooled by this. Where can you find the Saxon Switzerland National Park? Where can you find the Saxon Switzerland National Park? Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. It is Germany. Good job, Alex. The answer is Germany. Germany is the answer. Saxon would be your big clue, I suppose, but it is in Germany. Alright. The next one is a high-low question. So the answer is a number. You'll put a number and I'll tell you whether or not the answer is higher or lower. According to the United Nations, how many countries are there in Europe? Thanks, Sam. Wow, I'm glad. According to the UN, how many countries are there in Europe? Alex put 50. It is lower than 50. Daddy G's put 46. It is lower than 46. Lower than 46. Lane put 13. It is definitely higher than 13. Kamal put 26. It is higher than that. Oh, you guys are so close. Oh, there we go. JD got it. It is 44. 44 is the answer. 44. Alright. A hot button topic here. Let's see who gets this. Which European country? Yeah, Europe, not European Union, correct. According to the UN, right? Not the EU. Which European country most recently gained independence? Which European country most recently gained independence? Technically, I suppose. Come to you is definitely not the UK. The UK's always been independent. Definitely not Germany. It is Kosovo. Daddy G's got it. It is Kosovo. If you consider Kosovo independent, right, like Alex was saying, I don't think the UN counts Kosovo as an independent nation. I believe the Olympic Committee does. But it's technical, right? It's complicated. It's depends who you ask whether or not Kosovo is independent. Thankfully, on my Kosovo video, I didn't get any backlash. It was all very positive, so I was worried there'd be some like angry Serbs or something. The next answer is a year. Yeah, it is complicated. In Romania, it's not independent. Lane counts them as independent. I don't know. I say if a country wants to be independent, let them be independent. That's what I say. But anyway, the next question's answer is a year. Since there are many Europeans here, you'll probably get it right away, so we probably don't have to play high-low. So, in which year was the Maastricht Treaty signed? In which year was the Maastricht Treaty signed? In what year was the Maastricht Treaty signed? No, Lane, it was not signed just now. Daddy G's, I'm guessing by the Chuck Norris picture there that you're American. Alex got it. It's 1992. It is 1992. The Maastricht Treaty was pretty much, Australian. Close enough. 1992, the Maastricht Treaty was what created essentially the European Union as it is today. Next question is also a year, but again, Europeans are here. I think you guys are going to get it without playing high-low. It was very important, Alex. You are correct. When did the UK hold a public vote where the country voted to leave the EU, also known as Brexit? So what year was Brexit? It was 2016. Alex got it first. The answer is 2016. Hi, Lewis. We have a Lewis and a Louie here. If Louie is still here, that's perfect. The answer is 2016. It seems like it's so much more recent, but it is 2016. Next answer is also a number, but again, Europeans here will most likely know it. How many stars appear on the European Union flag? How many many stars appear on the European Union flag? It is 12. Good job, Alex. The answer is 12. Alex is the fastest European in the chat tonight. It is 12. This next question is evil. So, awesome, Lewis. I'm glad to enjoy my Aberdeen video. Alex, go inside. Alex definitely not Googling. Alex is just Romanian. You guys are all smart. This next question is how many people live in Europe? The answer is 748,186,266. Can you imagine if we played high-low with that? We'd be here all night. We'd be here for hours. So we are skipping that question because that's truly an evil question to ask in this chat. So the last European question is, what is the most westerly country in Europe? What is the most westerly country in Europe? It is Portugal. Good job, Alex. The answer is Portugal, thanks to its many islands that extend out way past, like, Iceland and the UK and everything. Portugal has a bunch of islands out there in the Atlantic that are part of Portugal. Alright, so Europe is complete, and we also completed Asia. So, which continent shall we quiz next? We have Africa, North... Oh, shut up about French Guiana. I mean, then what about New Caledonia and all that? You know, that's very complicated. Alex says North America. Daddy G says Africa. So let's do a poll. Let's see, we'll choose between those two. Let's do USA, give Alex a break. Now we'll go like this. We'll say next question mark, and we'll put North America or Africa. Ask. Alright, go ahead and vote in the poll. Which continent shall we play next? Let's see. I'll let it go for like 20 seconds. Alex, what's the tallest mountain in England? My gosh, I only know the tallest mountain in the UK. I don't know the tallest mountain in England. Nope. Let's see. Alright, it looks like it is overwhelmingly North America. Let's see the results. Yep, okay, out of 5 people, 4 voted North America, so let's go for North America next, and then we'll do Africa. How's that? We'll do North America and then Africa. Alright, this is North and Central America, by the way. So it'll count all those other countries and the Caribbean countries and all of that. First question, which U.S. state has the most active volcanoes? Which U.S. state has the most active volcanoes? It is definitely not Oregon. The answer is Alaska. Daddy G's got that one. The answer is Alaska. Alaska has like so many volcanoes. Like it's way more than Hawaii. Isn't that wild? The answer is Alaska. Next question. In the United States, what is the only state with just one syllable? What is the only state with just one syllable in its name? Yeah, frozen volcanoes, right? Not tropical ones like Hawaii. And Daddy G's got it again. The answer is Maine. Maine is the answer. Good job, you guys. The answer is Maine. Daddy G says they're fast too, though. Let's see if Alex and Daddy G's can compete, because you guys, I think, are the fastest in the chat right now. Next question. Name the national park which is mostly in the state of Wyoming, but also stretches into Montana and Idaho. Name that big old national park. It is not Yogi Bear, it is Yellowstone. Chat's got it. The answer is Yellowstone. Yogi Bear is in Jellystone National Park, by the way, so the answer is Yellowstone. Next question. Name the second largest U.S. state by area. Name the second largest U.S. state by area. The second largest. The second largest. Lane got it. It's Texas. Good job. Lane got it first. The answer is Texas. Next question. What is the largest of all U.S. overseas territories? What's the largest United States territory? By area, I assume. And probably population too, if I think about it. What's the largest U.S. overseas territory? And Lane got it. It's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is the answer. Puerto Rico. Hey, hi Ryan. Welcome to very early morning trivia whisper stream. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning here. There we go. Complete the country name. Antigua and blank. Antigua and blank. Antigua and blank. Antigua and blank. And Daddy Cheese got it first. It is Barbuda. Barbuda is the answer. Hi Sherry, welcome to the Whisper Trivia chat. Barbuda is the answer. Next question. In which Canadian province would you find Toronto, the most populous city in Canada? Daddy James in Queensland, cool. In which Canadian province can you find Toronto? Oh, Jazz is in Queensland too, that's awesome. JD got it first, it is Ontario. Ontario is the answer. The answer is Ontario. Next question. Name the valley which is the hottest, lowest, and driest area in North America. It's definitely not Minocqua. Lane got it. It is Death Valley. The answer is Death Valley. Is the lowest, hottest, and driest point in North America. Next question. Name the Caribbean. Nope, Death Valley, California, Ryan, not Nevada. Death Valley's in California. Name the Caribbean island which was named after the Latin name for Sunday, as this was the day Columbus discovered it. Yeah, Death Valley's in California. John Marco got it. It is Dominica. Dominica is the answer. After the word domingo, I assume. Oh, the Latin word for Sunday. I only know the Spanish word. Yeah, he discovered it on a Sunday. He wrote the exact date down, and that's like their big national day in Dominica. Pretty cool, right? Whereas the Dominican Republic is named after like Saint Dominic. Dominica is Sunday in Romanian. That's cool. Next question. Every Sunday celebrated. Name the most eastern Caribbean island. It is also the only Caribbean island to be entirely in the North Atlantic Ocean. Name the easternmost Caribbean island. Daddy G's got it. It is Barbados. Barbados is the answer. Technically part of the Caribbean, even though it's not in the Caribbean. Very interesting. Next question. What is the most populous country in the Caribbean? It is also the only Caribbean country to have a railway. Yeah, Bermuda is not considered part of the Caribbean. It's an Atlantic island. Even though it is very, like, beachy. JD got it. It is Cuba. Cuba is the answer. The most populous country in the Caribbean is Bermuda's just doing its own thing. Next question. What is the only Central American country to not have a coastline on the Caribbean Sea? What is the only Central American country to not have a coastline on the Caribbean Sea? It is El Salvador. Gianmarco got it first. It is El Salvador. It has a Pacific coastline, but not a Caribbean one. El Salvador is the answer. Next question. Which Central American country is the only one to have English as its official language? Which Central American country is the only one to have English as its official language? It is Belize. Good job, Andrew. Got it first. It is Belize. Jamaica's considered Caribbean, so lots of countries in the Caribbean speak English, but Belize is the only country in Central America that speaks English. Former British colony and all that. Next question. Name the largest of Canada's 3 territories. Name the largest of Canada's 3 territories. You have a friend who did mission work in Belize, like she helped build houses in Belize. She said it was wonderful. She loved it. And Andrew got it. It is Nunavut. Nunavut is the answer. It is Nunavut. Or Nunavut. Nunavut. Anyway, Nunavut is the answer. The territory is not the province's territory. Next question. Name the only Great Lake to be entirely in the United States. What is the only Great Lake entirely in the United States? Good night, Lane. Thanks so much for playing. You were hysterical. Thank you again. And Andrew got it. It is Lake Michigan. Good job, Andrew. Andrew's on a roll right now. It is Lake Michigan. Next question. What is the least populated state in the United States? What is the least populated state in the United States? Not Montana. It is Wyoming. Good job, Lane. Even though you said you were going to bed, you got one last one. It is Wyoming. Wyoming has so few people that there are no official speed limits because there's nobody on the freeways there. It's very quiet in Wyoming. I've been there. I've been to Cheyenne. It is super quiet. Yes. Next question. What does A stand for in ABC Islands? I think this is something that the Europeans will know. Thanks, Daddy Cheese. Go ahead and like this stream. I'd really appreciate it. The ABC Islands. A stands for Aruba. Good job, JD. A stands for Aruba. Very, very good. The others being Bonaire and Curacao, right? They're actually the anyway. And Bonaire, yeah, Bonaire. Next question. Name Central America's largest country by land area. Name Central America's largest country by land area. Central America, remember. So don't say Mexico, Mexico is technically considered North America. Technically, right? So Central America, yeah, I know. Not Honduras. Honduras is probably number 2. I'm trying to picture. It is Nicaragua. Good job, Daddy Cheese. The answer is Nicaragua. Nicaragua is the largest country in Central America. Next question. Complete the Canadian province Newfoundland and blank. Newfoundland and blank. Newfoundland and blank. And Andrew got it. It's Labrador. course, the answer, Newfoundland and Labrador. This and a good time. Hi, Veer, welcome. That's okay, Veer, we're doing lots of trivia. You're all good. You missed the Europe questions, though, Veer. I apologize. You missed all the Scandinavian questions. This next question has 3 answers, so you have to put all 3 to win the question. Which 3 oceans border North America? That's okay, Veer. I'm supposed to be asleep too, but I'm wide awake. Which 3 oceans border North America? Sleep is so good for you, right? I did filming and stuff all last night, so I slept all day. Looks like Daddy Cheese got it first. Pacific, Atlantic, Arctic. Very good, you guys. You guys all got it though. Easy one. Alright, this answer is a high or low number question, but also if any Americans or just history buffs are here, you guys are gonna get it, so we probably don't have to play high and low. How many colonies were there originally in the USA? How many colonies were there originally in the USA? And Fear got it first. It's 13. 13 is the answer, the original 13 colonies. One of those things they hear in America, they pound into our heads as kids. Well, the 13 colonies, Daddy Cheese, have not existed since 1776, so... Yeah, the lines on the flag, there's 13 lines for the original 13 colonies. So yeah, unchanged technically. Next question. This is also a number question, so high and low, I suppose, but I feel like it's going to be answered pretty quickly. How many time zones are there in mainland North America? How many time zones are there in mainland North America? It is higher than 3, Daddy Cheese. It is higher than 5, Fear. Higher than 5. Hey, Marcus. It is lower than 7, so Andrew got it. It is 6. There are 6 time zones in mainland North America. I'm sure Alaska helps out with that, right? Next question. Which country has the most landmass in North America? Which country has the most landmass in North America? It is Canada. Good job, Daddy Cheese. The answer is Canada. That's an easy one. Next question. Kind of a sports question. Which famous off-road motorsport race happens in the Baja Peninsula? That's really hard to say in a whisper. Which off-road motorsport race happens in the Baja Peninsula? A rally. Yeah, it has an official name. It's a race because the Baja Peninsula is mostly a desert. So it's like a desert race over the sand. Let's see. I will give you a hint. It is the blank 1000. The blank 1000. Blank 1000. It's the name of the race. Not Indy. I don't think it's IndyCar. Andrew got it. It is the Baja 1000. The name of the race is the Baja 1000. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. The Baja 1000. Next question. Speaking of Mexico, which group comprises comprises of the largest indigenous people in Mexico? What is the largest indigenous people group in Mexico? Do you hear that airplane? My goodness. It is so loud. It's definitely not like because the airport is just around the corner from me, but I only hear the planes land every once in a while. I can do A, B, and C for you guys if you need options. Not mestizo, that's not indigenous in Mexico. Alright, I'll give you guys an option. It is either A, Nahuas, B, Mayans, or C, Zapotec. Which is difficult because those are all indigenous groups in Mexico, but which one is the largest in population? A, Nahuas, B, Mayans, or C, Zapotec? Let's see, I see an A, some B's, some C's. So, one more time, your options are A, Nahuas, B, Mayans, or C, Zapotec. Those are all different indigenous groups from Mexico, so yeah, there's quite a few, but those are definitely like the three most populous. Veer's eating waffles, that sounds so good. Oh, that makes me want waffles now. I love waffles. Two professional clowns, Daddy Cheese, come on now. Well, I think Veer put B. Okay. I am enjoying myself. Thank you, Marcus. I'm glad you are too. The answer goes to JD. It is A, Nahuas, as in the people who speak Nahuatl, which is where a lot of words in English come from, like Chihuahua, salsa, coyote, things like that. Nahuas, or the Nahuatl, is the answer. The Nahuatl. Yeah, Nahuas. Yes, exactly, Daddy Cheese. They have such a beautiful language. It's amazing. It's super tingly. I always say this, but I'm putting it out in the universe. If anyone in the world speaks Nahuatl that wants to start an ASMR channel, it'll be super popular because that is a super tingly language. Moving on. Alright, another high-low. So the answer is a number. How many states does Mexico have? How many states does Mexico have? Yeah, right. Yeah, Nahuatl is what the Aztecs would have spoken. So the Aztecs went extinct. So all that's left are the Nahuatl people. Alex, it is higher than 30. Higher than 30. I'm Lynx. It is lower than 32. So let's see who gets it first now. And Daddy G's got it in there. It's 31. Mexico has 31 states. That was an easy high-low. You guys guessed the lowest possible one and the highest possible one right off the bat. But good job. Next question, also about Mexico. What is the national animal of Mexico? What is the national animal of Mexico? 31 states and the capital, Mexico City. Exactly, Jess. Yeah, there's a lot, Daddy G's. You would think it would be the eagle, but that's their national bird, Alex. Technically not the national animal. I know I would have guessed golden eagle as well, but that is their national bird. And Andrew got it. It's the jaguar, as we say in America. The jaguar, the chihuahua. Maybe that's their national dog. But the national animal is the jaguar. The jaguar, or jaguar, as the rest of the world says. Alright, next question. Listen carefully because they try to trick you. There are 5 US states. Is the jaguar same as a panther? Maybe. Maybe. We'll come back to that fear. There are 5 US states that touch the Pacific Ocean. These are Washington, Oregon, California, Alaska, and what other state? What's the 5th state that touches the Pacific Ocean? And fear God, it's Hawaii. Yes, they try to trick you. But the answer is Hawaii. Yes, Hawaii. Oh, if only Lane was still here. It's a question about Mount Rushmore. In which state is Mount Rushmore located? In which state is Mount Rushmore located? In which US state can you find Mount Rushmore? The colonizer mountain, I agree, Fear. It is in South Dakota. Good job, Andrew. It is in South Dakota. South Dakota is the answer. Next question. Which state is the only US state to have a rainforest? I remembered someone from Brazil tried to argue with me on this, and I was like, listen, a rainforest is a forest where there's tons of rain, okay? It doesn't mean it's the Amazon. And Jazz got it. It is Washington. Yeah, Daddy Cheese, do file that away because that gets asked a lot in like pub quizzes and stuff. But the only US rainforest is in Washington. Next question. Alright, this one, we'll see. Which country visited Newfoundland in 1000 BCE? No, 1000 AD CE. And were the first Europeans to lay eyes upon the New World. Yeah, Olympic National Park looks stunning. They put 1000 BC. Oh my gosh, that'd be like the ancient Egyptians. Which country visited Newfoundland? So I'm Lynx. The book says the answer is Sweden, which is debatable, right? Because they were from Iceland, right? They were from Iceland, but they owed allegiance to Sweden. So they were Icelandic, but technically Swedish, because they were Norwegian, but at that time Norway was part of Sweden. Complicated, right? So like they were Vikings from... Okay, here's how it goes. Leif Erikson was born in Iceland. He traveled to Norway, which was then Sweden, and became a Christian there and became like an official citizen. He moved back to Iceland. He moved with his parents to Greenland. And then while he was trying to sail between Iceland and Greenland, he landed in Canada. So what was he? I mean, who knows? But the book says officially Sweden. My goodness, it's complicated. He was pretty cool. He was a pretty neat guy from what we know from history. Next question. In which state is the 8th wonder of the world, Niagara Falls, located? Alright, that's bad. Which US state and which Canadian province is Niagara Falls located? In which US state and which Canadian province can you find Niagara Falls? There we go. I'll give that to Andrew. It's New York and Ontario. New York and Ontario. New York and Ontario. Alright, this next question is a number. So let's play high and low. How many national parks is Alberta home to? How many national parks are in Alberta? How many national parks are in Alberta in Canada? We'll play high and low. Just but 12. It is lower than 12. It is lower than 12. If you know Alberta is a place where it's just just like a ton of nothing. It's all farms. I'm Links got it. It is 5. There are 4 in Alberta. Good job, Links. It is 5. I think Banff is one of them, right? Banff is in Alberta. But yes, the answer is 5. Next question. What is the capital of British Columbia? Stream cracking. Oh dear. If there's any problems with the stream, just refresh it. Yeah, Fears of 41 in Finland, right? Isn't that wild? Andrew got it. It's Victoria. Victoria is the capital of British Columbia. It's like a misconception that Vancouver is the capital. It is not. It is Victoria. Victoria, British Columbia. I remember as a kid learning, well, self-studying because they didn't teach it in school, like Canadian provinces, and I just remembered British Columbia is Victoria, like Queen Victoria, British Victoria. Because for a lot of places in the world, the largest city is not the capital. It's just easier to do administrative stuff in not a major city in some cases. But yeah, most places in the world, the largest city is not the capital. Next question. Alright, this answer has 2 questions. Yeah, Canberra, exactly. That's one of them where it's a planned capital city, yeah. So, the largest city is not the capital in Australia, among many other places, including like America, Canada, Brazil, so many places. Moving on. There are 2 answers in this, so you have to put both in one answer to win the question. Canberra is too cold, so you put a fence around it. There are 2 North or Central American countries that both begin with the letter H. Name them. Yeah, Canberra is planned to be between Melbourne and Sydney. That is true. No coastline, no beach time in Canberra. And Daddy G's got it. It is Honduras and Haiti. Yes, Honduras and Haiti is the answer. The next question is another high and low. It's the last high-low in this North America category. Approximately how many islands are there in the Caribbean? Approximately, so they rounded up to the nearest 100. How many islands are there in the Caribbean? Let's play high and low. Alex said 400. It is higher than 400. Higher than 400. Andrew got it. It's 700. Good job, Andrew. The answer is approximately 700. Andrew, you do good with the number questions. You always nail it. Alright, this next question is true and false. So, you guys just get to put true or false. You may only answer once. There's a reason we don't do these kind of questions in my main trivia stream, because people just they write true and then they write false so that they're always right. You must pick one, true or false. Canada has a larger population than Australia. True or false? Canada has a larger population than Australia. Andrew says false. Veer says false. Jazz says true. M20 says true. John Marco says true. I know you're all scratching your heads. Alex says false. Daddy says true. True surely. JD says true. I think that's everyone that's playing, right? Most people at least. The answer is true. The answer is true. Canada has a larger population than Australia. It is true. Alright, this next question, for some reason, is a repeat. This was already asked, and it's in there again. So let's see who has the best memory. Which U.S. state has the smallest population? There it is, okay. Bubbles. Which U.S. state has the smallest population? Your wrong question, Daddy. Jeez. It is Wyoming. Good job, Andrew. The answer is Wyoming. Wyoming is the answer. There is straight up nobody there. It is so sparsely populated. Alright, last question in the North American category, and then we're going to move to Africa. Ooh, tricky one, too. Which country has the fourth largest population in North and Central America? So, out of the populations of North and Central America, what is the fourth largest population? So think, US is number one, right? Go from there. What is the fourth most populous country in North and Central America? It is not Cuba, Alex, not Guatemala, Daddy and Andrew. Surely Mexico's number 2, right? And then maybe Canada. So what's number 4? Not Honduras, Alex and Andrew. Daddy G's got it. It is Nicaragua. Nicaragua is the fourth most populous country in North and Central America. Veer says Wikipedia says Guatemala. Well, my book says Nicaragua, so that goes to Daddy G's. I'm only going by what's in this book. I didn't make it. Maybe it did change. This book is a year old, so maybe there was a population explosion in Guatemala. There's no numbers in here, so I can't tell you. It just says Nicaragua. Alright, we are moving on to Africa, and then I suppose South America after that, right? Africa is next. Oh, you're welcome, Jazz. I'll see you later. I know you'll be back in another stream later. Have a good dinner. Alright, Africa trivia questions. This first question comes up in every trivia, like geography trivia that I do. So again, another good pub quiz question to put in your brain. Which African country has the most pyramids? Now don't fall for it. They're trying to trick you. Yes. It is Sudan. Good job. John Marco got it first. It is Sudan has the most pyramids. If you ask me why, I'm gonna go off about Meroe and the Nubians. So, yeah, it is Sudan. Short answer there. It is Sudan. Next question. Why? Okay, Daddy G says why. Because the Nubians loved the Egyptian culture, which was just to their north. They were colonized by them a couple times, and at one point they conquered Egypt, but they loved the pyramids, even though Egypt had stopped building pyramids like thousands of years before. The Nubians thought the pyramids were super rad, so they built tons and tons of pyramids for like every important person in their culture who passed away. They built little tiny ones like the size of like a regular like 2-story house. And they built lots of them. There's like hundreds of them. They're fascinating. I'll cut myself off there. That's the basic explanation. Because I could go more into the history of the pyramids of Meroe. But we're going to move on and play some trivia. I have a whole video about it that I recorded like back at the beginning of my channel. Because Sudan was one of the first countries that I covered. So, yeah. I read like a book for 40 minutes all about the pyramids there. It's dope. That's funny, Daddy. Jeez. Next question. Yeah, I love the pyramids in Sudan, right? Oh my gosh. Name the African country which is landlocked by South Africa. Name the African country that is landlocked Lesotho. Daddy G's got it first. It is Lesotho. Is landlocked by South Africa. Lesotho. Next question. What is the most populated country in Africa? What is the most populated country in Africa? Fear got it first. It is Nigeria. Good job, Fear. The answer is Nigeria. Nigeria is the answer. Next question. Which of the 7 summits can be found in Africa? If you don't know what the 7 summits are, I can't tell you because it would give away the answer. Eswatini does border Mozambique, yes. And Fear got it. The answer is Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro is the answer. Very good, Fear. The 7 summits being the 7 highest mountains on each continent, right? So Kilimanjaro is the highest. It's actually the lowest of all the 7 summits, but it's the highest mountain in Africa. Next question. What is the easternmost country in mainland Africa? Fear, I saw that Kilimanjaro is the easiest of the 7 summits to climb because you don't need to climb it. There's literally a hiking trail that goes to the top of Kilimanjaro. Looks like M20 got it first. It is Somalia. Somalia is the easternmost country in mainland Africa. Very good M20 videos. But yeah, you can it takes like 4 or 5 days, but you can walk to the top of Kilimanjaro. So it wouldn't just take you a Sunday, Daddy G's. It would take you a couple days. Yes, it's very straight, says Alex. It's just a big old hiking path to the top. You need to bring like your camping equipment though. Next question. Name the African country with the same name as its capital. Yeah, I think it's 16,000 feet, Ryan. So maybe, I think once you reach 13,000 is when the oxygen starts to dip. So which African country has the same name as its capital city? It's like blank city, right? Andrew got it first. It's Djibouti. Djibouti's capital is Djibouti City. Yes. Next question. What is the northernmost African country? What is the northernmost African country? Yeah, Djibouti is really interesting. It's sad that the government has made it a really dangerous place to visit. They don't encourage tourism there at all. No one's got it yet, but you're all on the right track. It's not Libya, it's not Algeria, and it's not Morocco. It's not Morocco. There's one that is slightly farther north. Daddy G's got it. It's Tunisia. Tunisia is the answer. Tunisia has a little spot, I forget what it's called, that commemorates the northernmost part of Africa, and you could take pictures there and stuff. They have one I won't say because that might come up later. I was going to say they have one in the the westernmost part of Africa too, but that might come up later in the trivia, so I won't say. It is near Carthage, but it's not Carthage. You can go to Carthage and the most point in the same day, but it's not in Carthage. Close enough though. Next question. Name the African nation which gained independence from Ethiopia in 1991. Name the African nation which gained independence from Ethiopia in 1991. Andrew got it first. It is Eritrea. Very good. The answer is Eritrea. Eritrea. Next question. In which country would you find the city of Kampala? Where would you find the city of Kampala? Kampala, 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 Kampala. Andrew got it first. It's in Uganda. It is the capital of Uganda. Very good, very good. Next question. What is the largest country by area in Africa? What is the largest country by area in Africa? Thank you, Marcus. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Daddy G's got it first. It is Algeria. Algeria is the answer. The answer is Algeria. Next question. What is the most populous city in Africa? Thanks, Daddy G. What is the most populous city in Africa? It's not Cairo. Cairo is number 2. Daddy G's got it first. It is Lagos. Hold on, bubble. Lagos is the answer. Cairo comes in at second, but Cairo is also, I think Cairo is larger by area and it has a massive population, but Lagos has the most people in it, more than Cairo. But yeah, Cairo is a close second. Next question. How do you live in such a crowded place? I do not know. San Francisco is pretty crowded, but I can't imagine. Egypt is building a new capital. That is true. We'll see how that goes. A bunch of countries right now are building new capitals. My neighbor's directly above me. Okay. Next question. Name Africa's famous desert, which is the largest dry or hot desert in the world, and is the same size as the continental USA. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. Fear got it first. It's the Sahara. That one was way too easy. But yeah, Lagos is very much becoming like a mega city, and I can see in like 10-20 years it being like a major city in the world. Nigeria is like the Germany of Europe. Interesting. Interesting comparison. Yes. Next question. Which African nation has more Portuguese speakers than Portugal itself? It says it has 8 million people more than Portugal. So which African nation has more Portuguese speakers than Portugal? I guess I'll give that to Veer. It's Angola. Angola is the answer. There's only 3 Portuguese-speaking countries in mainland Africa, so you have a choice there, but Angola is the answer. Rwanda is also trying to become the next Lagos and trying to make itself extravagant and beautiful and huge off of all its oil money. Yeah, Cabo Verde too. I said mainland Africa, so I would have to count Cabo Verde, but still. We'll see how that goes in Angola. It is hard to memorize African country languages because there's just so many diverse ones. Like, I think it's harder in Africa because when the colonizers named the countries, they didn't really name them after the people for the most part. Whereas, like, in Asia, there's so many languages, but they all share the names of the country. Like, there's Uzbek and Tajik and Malay, Bangla, like, they're all associated with the country, like Vietnamese, but not so in Africa because colonizers. But moving on, if they had divided up Africa by cultural groups, made each cultural group a country, there would be like 300 countries in Africa, let's be real. Next question. Where was I? Oh, name Africa's smallest country. Colonizers' laziness and ignorance too. They just didn't know. Their brains were so white they couldn't comprehend Africa. It's easy to laugh about now. In all of Africa, don't forget the islands too. That's okay, Marcus. You could get sleepy. It's an ASMR stream, so no one's got it yet. I see a lot of countries on here, but none of them are correct. The smallest country in Africa, I should say, is an island nation, which is why it's so small. This is Daddy Cheese. Veer got it. It's the Seychelles. Veer got it first. It's the is the smallest country in mainland Africa. And I'm pretty sure when you guys were listing countries before, none of you even got it. It's not Lesotho, not Eswatini. Andrew got it. It's the Gambia. Good job, Andrew. The answer is the Gambia. Very, very good. The Gambia is the answer. Well, Ryan, there's also Morocco and Lesotho are monarchies as well. But yeah. Oh, stop. I am not kidding. The next question was name the 3 African nations with their own monarchies. Are you serious? I just ruined it. That's so funny. Stop. Yes, there is an unclaimed bit of land between Sudan and Egypt. Good luck building on it. I am a pro streamer. The answer is obviously Eswatini, Lesotho, and Morocco. There we go. I've got to stop spitting out facts like that because who knows if they're further in the quiz, right? Yes, we all know now. Next question. In which country would you find the city of Dodoma? Where would you find the city of Dodoma? Oh, which has a functional monarchy, meaning directly control of governance. That one is Eswatini. It's kind of an issue. And I'll give that to Daddy Cheese. It's Tanzania. Tanzania is where you will find Dodoma. Yeah, the monarchy of Eswatini is a bit problematic. Too much absolute power there. But I mean, the Moroccan monarchy has its issues, but I think kind of the same issues that any monarchy with governmental control has. Moving on. Name the country which is bordered by South Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, Tanzania, and Uganda. Me too, Daddy Cheese. I believe that world peace can be attained if everyone just wakes up and realizes that we're all humans. But yeah, Andrew got it. It is Kenya. Kenya is the answer. Those countries are bordered by Kenya. Next question. Which word can be found in the titles of 3 African countries? Which word can be found in the names of 3 African countries? Think about it. I'm sure Andrew's going to pop in with the answer because Andrew's super, super fast and smart. It is not South. I think that's only in 2, right? South Sudan and South Africa. Africa, I think, is only in 1. Andrew, nice job though, but make friends with a person from every nation around the world. That'd be tough. M20 got it. It is Guinea. Guinea is the answer, where you have the country of Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, and Guinea-Bissau. So the word Guinea in every single one. And that's also a colonizer thing that comes from 3 different countries, each naming their territory Guinea. Thanks, colonizers. Next question. Speaking of colonizer names, this country was once called Dahomey. Which country is it? What country was once called Dahomey? Dahomey is now known as what? They shed off their colonizer name and got themselves a name based on, I won't say because I don't want to spoil it. It is Benin. Alex got that one. The answer is Benin. They named themselves after the Kingdom of Benin, which is actually in Nigeria, but it is also in what's now Benin. But anyway, moving on. It's a better name than Dahomey. It's not a colonizer name. Aha! I knew this question was gonna be in here, so I did not say it. What is the westernmost country in Africa? The other place where they have a little spot that says this is the westernmost part of Africa, and you can take pictures there and everything. It's on a rock out in the sea. It is in Senegal. Good job, John Marco. It is in Senegal. Senegal is the answer. I'm sure, well, I don't have to say that South Africa is the southernmost one, right? I'm sure there's something, actually I think there is at the Cape of Good Hope where you can take a picture. Like goals. I don't think they have one in the easternmost because that's in Somalia, not Somaliland, but Somalia. I think so, Ryan. Hey, Daryl. Hi. It's near Cape Town, but not actually in Cape Town, but it's very close. But yeah, that's kind of a goal I just made up to get my picture in Tunisia, Senegal, and South Africa. Interesting. Next question. Which country is the main home of the Shona people? So which country has the most Shona people? They are found in other countries nearby, but this country has a majority Shona population. Shona is the most commonly spoken language here. What is the main home of the Shona people? Veer got it. It is Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is the answer. Dan, we're doing questions about Africa, so Japan's not going to come up. Just Africa questions at the moment. It is a southern country. It borders like South Africa. So there are many Shona people in South Africa, like northern South Africa, but bubbles. The majority are in Zimbabwe and Zambia, yes. Next country. Ooh, speaking of colonizers, in which African country did Germany commit the first genocide of the 20th century in? I'm demonetized now. Which country did Germany commit the first genocide of the 20th century? It was a bad one. It was in Namibia. Good job, Alex. The answer is Namibia. The German government has apologized for it, thankfully, like in 2012, like over 100 years after it happened, but nevertheless, they did apologize for it. So, like, sorry, Namibia, for the genocide. Our bad. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think that they've, like, given reparations to Namibia, too, actually. Like, they've done a lot to help build up that country before they became part of South Africa and then gained their independence from South Africa. Yes. It's Southwest Africa, that's what it was known then, yes. Next country. Wait, next question. Which country is the Serengeti National Park in? Germany has come a long way. It seems like every 100 years Germany goes through some form of transformation. It seems like they finally figured themselves out after the 1990s, right? It is in Tanzania. Good job, Veer. The answer is Tanzania. Speaking of colonizers, which country was formerly known as Rhodesia? Rhodesia. Which country was formerly known as Rhodesia before they had a very bloody revolutionary war and renamed themselves to Zimbabwe? Good job, Andrew. The answer is Zimbabwe. I'm thinking about how in my Zimbabwe video, how people were like defending Cecil Rhodes and saying, well, actually, he didn't name Rhodesia after himself. It was named after he died. And I was just like, are you defending Cecil Rhodes? Like, okay, choose your battle, I guess. Anyway, where would you find the city of Timbuktu? Where would you find the city of Timbuktu? It is in Mali. Good job, Veer. The answer is Mali. It is in Mali. You can't go there now. The country's closed because of war, but it is in Mali still. Next question. By population, what is the largest city in Morocco? What is the largest city in Morocco by population? Yeah, do not go to Mali right now. You cannot get in. It is closed. Exactly, Daryl. Like, It is Casablanca. Good job, Daddy Cheese. The answer is Casablanca. Casablanca is the most populous city in Morocco. Yeah, like, I don't know why they don't teach us this stuff in school. I guess they figure it's not important. But, now we're adults and we can teach ourselves. Never stop learning. Is Mali in a civil war? A huge one, Alex. Oh my gosh. It's been ongoing for about a year and a half now. Well, don't know Cecil Rhodes. Just don't learn about him. He was a terrible person. The, original Elon Musk. Let's be real. Yeah, Mali's been in a really bad war, and they have really close ties with France. Because they were a former French colony, and Mali, even though it's been independent, has been monetarily, financially dependent on France. So now that this war is breaking out and becoming a thing, France is getting their troops out, getting their citizens out, pulling their money. And Mali was like, fine, no one's allowed in Mali now. Like, it's too dangerous to be in here anyway, but we don't want the French here anymore. So the country is currently closed its borders. You cannot go into and out of Mali. Isn't that kind of scary? So there's only a handful of closed countries in the world, and Mali is now one of them. Right? Isn't it? It's horrible in Mali, Ryan. A lot of really terrible international things are happening around the world that does not get reported. Yeah, fear the French should have been there in the first place, but you would have had to go back to 1880 to tell them that. They'd been there for a long, long time. Moving on to brighter. I hope the next question is brighter. Yes. The next question is, Cairo is the largest city in Egypt by population, but what is the second largest? What city has the second largest population in Egypt? Guys, don't go back in time. It is Alexandria. Good job, Alex. Alexandria is the answer. When the time traveler comes to you and says you can go back to one point in time, what would you like to be? I have this very well thought out. So, figure it out now, because you never know when the time traveler's gonna come. Alexandria is near Cairo. So, no, not really near Libya, but the nearest country to Alexandria would be Libya. But Alexandria is just a hop, skip, and a jump from Cairo. Thanks to Alexander the Great, the original colonizer. Anyway, no, the Egyptians loved Alexander the Great. That's why Alexandria is still around. Next question. By population, what is the largest city in South Africa? Oh, Daryl's been to Egypt, lucky duck. That sounds so cool. I wish I could go to Egypt. What is the most populous city in South Africa? Looks like I got this wrong when I filled this out. I had to scribble out my answer. Alex got it. It is Johannesburg. Yeah, Dan, I put Cape Town too, apparently, when I first filled this out. But the answer is Johannesburg. Johannesburg is the most populous city in South Africa. Or Joburg, as they call it there. Oh boy. Okay, this one is a tough one. I might skip it, because I don't think anyone's gonna get this one. Yeah. Johannesburg is not the capital, correct? South Africa has 3 capitals, and none of them are Johannesburg. Okay, you all want the hard one, sure. What is the name for What is the name for a form of dried cured meat that originated in southern African countries? Good luck. What's the name of the form of dried cured meat that originated in southern African countries? Andrew, you got it. It's biltong. Everyone give it up for Andrew. river in Africa flows into the Indian Ocean? I can give you an A, B, C, or D, but I feel like you guys are gonna get it. It is not the Nile that flows into the Mediterranean, Veer. Which major river flows into the Indian Ocean? I mean, if you got Biltong, Andrew, come on now. There we go. Alex got it. It's the Zambezi River. Zambezi River. Very good. The answer is the Zambezi River. Next question. Ooh, this is a multiple choice, so you can put A, B, or C, and then we'll see who got it right. Veer doesn't even know rivers and lakes of Finland. Well, in your defense, Veer, there are so many lakes in Finland. So many lakes in Finland. So don't worry about it. Alright, multiple choice question, A, B, or C. Only put one of them. Which of these ethnic groups of people can be found in Burkina Faso? Is it A, Mosi, B, Ewe, or C, Yoruba? Which of these ethnic groups can be found in Burkina Faso? A, Mosi, B, Ewe, C, Yoruba. Which one do you think is native to Burkina Faso? Alright, Daddy Cheese put C, M20 put B, Veer says A, Mosi, Ryan says C, Yoruba. We got a mix here. Anyone else want to take a guess? See if you are correct. You have a 1 in 3 chance of being correct. Alex says B. Andrew says B. The A way. Which is really fun to say. The A way. Veer says A. The A, Mosi. Yeah, I got your answer, Veer. And let me just look through the answers to see. Veer is the correct one. It is A. The Mosi. Mosi. The Ewe and Yoruba are found in Nigeria. Mangoes and bananas are locally grown in southern Burkina Faso. I'm sure they are. Sounds like something that would flourish there. But yes, the Ewe are in southern Nigeria. The Yoruba are in like Lagos, like along the coast. So the Mosi are in Burkina Faso. Next question. Which canal connects the Mediterranean and the Red Sea? Easy one for you guys. Which canal connects the Mediterranean and the Red Sea? Yeah, Ouagadougou is the best capital city name in Africa next to Djibouti. Veer got it first. The Suez Canal. Very good, but everyone got this one. It is the Suez Canal. Next question. What is the dominant religion in Africa? What is the most dominant religion in Africa? Which religion is practiced the most in Africa? It is not Christianity. Jay Simpson, welcome. You got it. It is Islam. Yes, Islam is the answer. Yes. Also, hi, this is Jay Simpson. Hello. Good to see you again. Next question. Oh, this is an multiple choice, so put A, B, or C as your answer, and then we'll find out who gets it right. Veer says Christianity 49%, Islam 42%. Well, again, this book was written a year ago, so maybe it's changed. I don't know. I know that Christianity is like the most growing religion in Africa, so Andrew, Alex Wikipedia is not always right. That's true. Moving on. A, B, and C. Which of the following languages is spoken on the east coast of Africa? Is it A, Malagasy, B, Swahili, or C, Songhai? A, Malagasy, B, Swahili, or C, Songhai? Which language is spoken on the east coast of Africa? I see lots of B's. Which goes to the east coast? I will tell you after everyone puts in their answer, but it looks like everyone is putting in B, so I will reveal that the answer is B, Swahili, because it is called the Swahili coast. So I couldn't tell you the name of the coast because it's the Swahili coast where they speak Swahili. Next question. This is really weirdly phrased. Despite being a very large continent, Africa has a relatively short coastline. But where does the coastline rank compared to the other continents? So the answer is either first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh, right? So compared to all the continents, where does Africa rank in coastlines? Daddy G says third. I guess you could just guess whatever. You have a 1 in 7 chance. The third. Andrew says sixth. Alex says fifth. Daddy G says fourth. Jay Simpson says fourth. So far, none of you have got it. So, Africa does have the most tropical beaches. That makes sense. Dan says fourth. So far, none of you have got it. Second, it's not second. It is seventh. I'll give that to Jay Simpson. It is seventh in coastlines, which, okay. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Like, okay, so I suppose, like, I guess it makes sense, but it's still really weird to think that it's like, well, Oceania, like, oh, like, yeah, because that's all islands, so obviously they only have coastline. That's all it says, so I don't have any other information to give you. I can't help you there. So, is it based on percentages? Maybe fear. Maybe because it just has straight coastlines and it doesn't really like zigzag a lot like it does throughout like South America and Europe or like Canada, you know. Coastline percentage from the area, that would make sense, fear. Like based on total area, how much percentage of it is coastline, that would make sense. But we're gonna move on because that's a really trippy fact, if true. Moving on. There's only 4 more Africa questions, then we'll move on to South America. Next question. Africa is the most centrally located continent in the world. It lies on the equator, which is 0 degrees latitude, and on 0 degrees longitude. What is the term for 0 degrees longitude? Yeah, I think so too. It's probably because Africa doesn't have really many overseas territories, right? The zenith is in space, at least in American English. Longitude, 0 degrees longitude. It is the meridian. Good job, Alex. Or the prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude. Runs straight through some of Africa. Next question is a true or false. So you get to put either true or false. You can only put one option. Don't change your mind. Think about it. Make a decision. 50-50 chance of you getting it right or wrong. True or false. Africa is home to the hottest country in the world based on average temperature. True or false? Africa's home to the hottest country in the world based on average temperature. Fear says false. Daddy G says false. Jay Simpson says false. Ryan says true. Alex says true. Ryan sourced the Ethiopian lowlands. Is that the hottest place in the world based on average temperature? Is it true or false? says false. I'll wait for maybe 1 or 2 more responses, but I think that's pretty much everyone that's playing. So I will reveal that Ryan is correct, and Alex, it is true. It is true. It is all because of the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia, which also flows into Djibouti and all of that. I think on average temperature, it's definitely Ethiopia because of its outlier of the Danakil Depression. It's so hot and so acidic there that, like, you have to wear special equipment, like a spaceman suit, to be there, because you'll just dry up. It's like, I don't know what it is in Celsius, but it gets to like 132 Fahrenheit in that spot. So, yeah, pretty hot and very dry and acidic. It does not sustain life. Anyway, next question. Yeah, it's like a different planet. Hello, neighbor. Directly above me. Next question is a high or low. That's what it's called. I know, Alex, our Earth is beautiful. So the answer is a number. So you will put a number, and I will have to tell you high or low unless you know the answer. For some reason, this answer is like stuck in my brain for trivia, so maybe you have it too. The question is, how many countries does Africa consist of? How many countries are in or are part of Africa? And Daddy G's got it. It's 54. Yes, you have it stuck in your brain too. It is 54 countries. 54. All right. The last question is also a number, so we will play high and low for sure on this one. It's an approximate number rounded up to the nearest 1,000. Approximately how many different ethnic groups are there in Africa? How many different ethnic groups are in Africa? Approximately. Good luck. Go ahead, put a number. I will tell you high or low. Jay Simpson says 2,000. It is higher than 2,000. Alex got it. It's 3,000. Good job, Alex. Yay. It is 3,000 approximate ethnic groups in Africa. Isn't that wild? Let's see. Moving on to South America, and if you're brave, we'll go to Oceania and Antarctica. They are very tricky. Most questions are not about Australia in the Oceania category. Moving on to South America. The first one's very easy if you know your geography. What is this wire doing in my face? I do not. Okay, it's just there now. Yeah. What is the largest and most populated country in South America? Could you like go over here? Thank you. What is the largest and most populated country in South America? Fear got it. It is Brazil. Yes, Brazil is the answer. Are there any South Americans here? I know it's also kind of late at night / early in the morning down there, but I usually get quite a few South Americans throughout, like, different times. There's almost always some South American here. But moving on. This answer has 2 answers in it, so you have to put both of them to win the question. There are 2 South American countries that are landlocked. Can you name both? What are the 2 countries in South America that are landlocked? Landlocked. Landlocked. Such a good tingly word. And Daddy G's got it. It is Paraguay and Bolivia. Very good, Daddy G's. The answer is Paraguay and Bolivia. Landlocked. Next question. Which is the only country in South America with an Atlantic longest mountain range in the world, which is found in South America? What is the longest mountain range in the world, which is located in South America? And Andrew got it first. It's the Andes. Yes, it is the Andes Mountains. Next question, along the same note there about the Andes. Name the highest peak in the Americas, which is found in Argentina, in the Andes. What's the highest point in North and South America? It is Aconcagua. Good job, Andrew. The answer is Aconcagua. Close enough, Andrew. Aconcagua. Next question. Which country was previously known as New Granada? Yes, add that to the Mind Palace for sure, Daddy James. Aconcagua is also the highest mountain outside of the Himalayas, so that's another fact. But anyway, which country used to be known as New Granada back in its colonizer days? Not Guyana. Don't worry, Jay Simpson, you get to learn. It's not Venezuela. For some reason, Venezuela has always been Venezuela. Good job, Fear. I just needed Colombia, but it was Colombia and Panama. Correct. The answer is Colombia. Colombia. Next question. Easter Island is a territory of which South American country? Easter Island is a territory of which South American country? Which country owns and controls Easter Island? And Alex got it first. It is Chile. Chile is the answer. It is Chile. Next question. In which country would you find the source of the Amazon River? It's very far from Chile, right? In which country would you find the source of the Amazon River? Still debated exactly where it is, but it's definitely like in the country. Like we know which country it begins in. It's just a matter of where. Not Venezuela, not Brazil, Alex. It is Peru. Good job, Fear. The answer is Peru. The Amazon River definitely rises at some point in Peru. Next question. What is Argentina's desert called? What is Argentina's desert called? Keep in mind that a desert doesn't have to be just like sand dunes and camels and all of that. Desert just means it doesn't get enough rain, right? So what is the desert in Argentina known as? Not the Atacama, that's in Chile. The driest place in the world is the... Oh, I gotta stop myself. Because I already see the question on here. Well, you guys get a free one in a couple questions. It is not the Atacama. Not Antarctica. Antarctica is not in Argentina. Although Argentina does own part of Antarctica. Alex got it. It is Patagonia. The Patagonian plain, the desert, whatever they call it. Patagonia. Patagonia. Next question. Name Venezuela's famous waterfall, which is the highest in the world. The highest continuous waterfall in the world is called what? I'll give that to Daddy Cheese. It is Angel Falls. Angel Falls. Patagonia goes into Chile, but the majority of it is in Argentina. But moving on. Which South American country uses the US dollar as their official currency? I don't know, Fear. It's not Rainbow Falls, it's Angel Falls. Which South American country uses the US dollar as its official currency? Not Guyana. Patagonian fjords are among the most extraordinary. I love how Ryan just always has facts for us. Ryan's like our little extra, like, pop-up video. Oh my gosh. Do any of you guys know pop-up video? It was something in like the very TV, where they'd show a music video and then they'd show little facts about it on the bottom, and it was called pop-up video. Fear got it, it's Ecuador. Ecuador is the answer. They use the US dollar. But yeah, Ryan is our pop-up video fact chat. Alright. Next question. Name the desert which is found in Chile and is considered the driest place in the world. I used to know why, Alex. I think it's just there. There we go. Alex got it. The Atacama. Yes, you better all get that one. It's the Atacama Desert. Because they would rather tie their country's economy to a stable currency, I suppose. But yeah, I think that's like the short answer for why Ecuador uses the US dollar. I think there's a more convoluted explanation, but I forgot it. Moving on. No worries, Alex, it's okay. Not your fault at all. It's fine. I keep spouting out facts. I can't help myself. That's why I have a whole YouTube channel about it. Next question. Which European country has an overseas region found on the northeast coast of South America? So you have to tell me the country in Europe. European country. Alex got it. It is France. Yes, the answer is France. I have an itch on my ear. Ouch. And I have to cough. Okay. Yeah, Cayenne is a nice name, right? Moving on. And it has a cool space station. Yes, isn't it awesome? Next question. What is the official language of Brazil? Why does France still have overseas land in South America? Because they chose to, like, especially New Caledonia. Alex got it. It's Portuguese. That's kind of an easy one. Portuguese, or Brazilian Portuguese to be precise. I know New Caledonia had a vote to remain part of France, but I think the people there, like, voted to remain part of France. Because I know there's many countries that they had referendums and they said, let's go. But there's certain parts of the world they said, no, let's stay, right? A big issue in, what's it called? Not Mauritius, but, no, maybe it is Mauritius. Yeah, Mauritius, right? Anyway, yeah, moving on. Next question. Which islands are located off the coast of Argentina? Yeah, true, Alex. It's kind of like Hawaii, right? Like, you can go to a whole other place that's totally different from yours and still have the same currency. You don't need a passport. All that stuff. It is the Falkland Islands. Good job, Fear. It is the Falkland Islands. Little war there and everything. Next question. Name the most populous city in South America. The capital, Stanley. There you go. What's the most populous city in South America? Good job, Alex. It is Sao Paulo. Very good. Dad got it too. The answer is Sao Paulo. This one says the capital of this country is Paramaribo. The capital of this country is Paramaribo. Paramaribo. Are you on live chat? No. Okay. That's a good point. Thank you, Jay Simpson. Let me go on live chat. The answer is Suriname. So Daddy G's got that one. It is Suriname. There we go. Now I'm on live chat. I'm sorry, I totally forgot about that. There we go. Next question. What is the capital of Guyana? What is the capital of Guyana? What is the capital of Guyana? Not St. George, but you're awfully close. Not Queenstown, but you're awfully close. It's Georgetown. There you go. Daddy G's got it. It's Georgetown. Georgetown. Not St. George, not Queenstown. Georgetown. Next question is, what is the capital of Colombia? Don't worry about spelling, Daddy G. As long as I can understand what you're trying to say, that's all that matters. I don't care about your spelling. Dan got it first. It is Bogota. Very good, Dan. The answer is Bogota. Bogota. Next question. What is the largest lake in South America? What is the largest lake in South America? Alex got it first. It is Lake Titicaca. Lake Titicaca. I'm about to sing the song. I'm stopping myself from singing the song. It's really hard. Okay, I'm gonna move on before I start singing the song about Lake Titicaca. The next question is a high or low. So put a number and I will tell you high or low. How many countries share a land border with Brazil? How many countries share a land border with Brazil? It is higher than 5 and lower than 12. Hold on, I have to scratch out this one. Okay. It is higher than 8. J. Simpson, higher than 8. Veer got it. It is 9. 9 countries border Brazil. I had to cross off the next one because people fought me on it, and it turned out that they were right and the book is wrong. So it's how many countries are in South America. I think it's 12, and the book said 14. So, moving on. Next question. Wait a second. Alright, we have a repeat question. This question has already been asked, so let's see who remembers or who gets it in first. Easter Island is part of what country? Easter Island is part of which country? And Alex got it first. It is Chile. Chile is the answer. We totally already had that question. Moving on. Which country is home to the pre-Columbian Nazca lines? Which country is home to the pre-Columbian Nazca lines? Where can you find the Nazca lines? In which country? Who knows what the Nazca lines are? Alex got it. It is Peru, where you can find the Nazca lines. Super cool. I think we'll talk about it next in my Weird True World Facts. Yes, actually, I remember. I'm supposed to be recording that tonight, but my hand is still tied red. It looks creepy. Figures in the sand that you can see from the air. Very cool. And they've recently found many more. Is that amazing? So cool. Next question. To which country do the Galapagos Islands belong? To which country do the Galapagos Islands belong? The Galapagos Islands. It is Ecuador. Good job, Daddy Cheese. The answer is Ecuador. Ecuador. Next question. South America is home to the world's largest salt flat, which is called Salar de Uyuni. In which country can this be found? In which country can you find Salar de Uyuni? It is in Bolivia. Good job, Alex. The answer is Bolivia. Alright, so this is another continent ring. So the answer is either first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh. In which position does South America rank in continent size by area? Which position does South America rank in continent size by area? It is fourth. Good job, Fear. The answer is fourth. Fourth is the answer. It's the fourth largest continent. Alright, next question. Where would you be in South America if you were spending euros? Or which place in South America uses euros as currency? Oops. Oh, French Guiana is what we're looking for. French Guiana. So I'll give that to Dan and Alex. The answer is French Guiana, which is part of France. Next question. In which country would you find the Andean city of Cusco that has an elevation of 3,400 meters? In which country can you find Cusco? Fear got it first. It is in Peru. Very good, Fear. The answer is Peru. The next question is a multiple choice, so you can put A, B, C, or D, and we'll find out who gets it right. How many of you get it right? Me too, Vera. I would love to go to Peru. That's definitely number one in my South America bucket list is Peru, for sure. Let's go. Let's do a group trip, everybody. We'll all put in an amount into the pot. Hi, Connor from Wales. I'm sorry that YouTube doesn't like the emoji for the Welsh and Scottish flag. It just comes up black, but hello, Connor. We're all going to Peru, apparently. Sounds wonderful. But first, we're going to answer some more trivia. So, put A, B, C, or D. Which of the following cities has never been the capital of Brazil? Is it A, Brasilia, B, Rio de Janeiro, C, Salvador, or D, Sao Paulo? Which one has never been a capital of Brazil? A, Brasilia, B, Rio de Janeiro, C, Salvador, or D, Sao Paulo? Alex says Sao Paulo, Dan says C, Daddy G says B, Rio. So we've got a D, a C, and a B. Anyone else want to take a guess? What is Brazil, the famous museum burned down a few years ago? Oh, I don't know, Jay Simpson. I have no idea. I've never heard of that. I need to drink more water, but then I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. But I need to drink more water. That is sad. Any other guesses for which has never been a capital of Brazil? Fear says Sao Paulo. Anyone else? Anyone else want to guess? Which has never been a capital of Brazil? A, Brasilia, B, Rio de Janeiro, C, Salvador, or D, Sao Paulo? So, yeah, good job, Fear ruined it. The answer is D, Sao Paulo. Salvador was capital during colonial times. When it gained independence, it was Rio de Janeiro, and then they built the city of Brasilia in the 1970s, late 1970s, early 1980s. So yes, the answer is Sao Paulo. It's never been capital of Brazil. Next question is a true or false. You will put either true or false, and we'll see how many people get the correct response. True or false? Angel Falls is the world's widest waterfall. True or false? Angel Falls is the world's widest waterfall. Alex says false. Daddy G says false. Jay Simpson says false. Does anyone want to be brave and go for true? Or are we certain it is false? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Fear says false. Alright. Dan went with true because nobody said it. It is the highest or the tallest free-falling waterfall. But Alex is correct. It is not the widest by like a long shot. So the answer is false. The answer is false. There are so many more waterfalls that are wider than Angel Falls. Moving on, next question. What is the widest? Probably Victoria Falls. I would put my money on Victoria Falls in Africa. Next question. What is an arepa? It is popular in Venezuela and Colombia. Jay Simpson's going to find out what the widest waterfall is for us. What is an arepa? guess, but you have to tell me what kind of food it is. It's not a fast mouse. It's not arriba, arriba. It's an arepa. What kind of food is it? Obviously, it's food. Perfect for your stuffed ground maize dough. You can't get more perfect than that. Oh my gosh, so Jason says the Konpapang Falls is technically the widest in the world. Is that in China? It sounds very like that part of the world. Wow. That's pretty cool. But that's okay, Veer, don't worry. It's like a little corn muffin. It says in here corn pancake, but I don't consider it pancake. Like, you don't eat pancakes with your hands, so it's just yummy. Yeah, it's with meat or cheese inside. You can have any kind of filling. In Laos. Wow. That's awesome. I love it. Thank you, Jason, for the fact. Yeah, pancakes aren't, well, I guess a stuffed pancake would be grape, right? So like a hamburger? No, not like a hamburger. It's like you get the bread, you put your filling in, you wrap it up, and then you bake it. So yeah, not like a burger. Which country in South America is the greatest producer of quality emeralds in the world? Which country in South America is the greatest producer of quality emeralds in the world? Not Venezuela. Good guess though, Alex. Quality. Yes, it is Colombia. Good job, Alex. The answer is Colombia. It's in Colombia. Yeah, Bolivia has like tons of mines. Like, so many gemstones come out of Bolivia. Next question. What is the name of the 18th century rebel leader in Bolivia who was the last indigenous leader of the Incas? This person also shares their name with a famous rapper. So who was the last, like, unofficial / official leader of the Incas? Also a famous rapper picked their stage name after this person. Any guesses? Any guesses? Not 50 Cent, no. Definitely not. Well, Atahualpa was the official last ruler. But there was another, I want to say it was like his cousin, that led like an underground rebellion against the Spanish and fought very, very bravely, but eventually was killed by the Spanish. So it was not Atahualpa, even though someone told me in my last chat that there's a singer in South America named Atahualpa, which is pretty cool. They're going for the 18th century rebel leader in Bolivia. Oscar, no. Not Drake either. There it is, Tupac. Yeah, Tupac Hualpa. There it is. Good job, Veer. It is Tupac. Tupac. Next question. What is the name of the famous football stadium in Rio de Janeiro that can hold up to 95,000 people? What's the name of the big, big stadium in Rio that can hold up to 95,000 people? Any guesses? There it is. It is good, close enough, Alex. It's the Maracana. Yes, the Maracana Stadium. Next question. Was it used in the World Cup? I'm pretty sure. And the Olympics, right? Well, I think it was definitely used in the Olympics. I know that. Next question. Which country is at the northernmost point of South America? Which country has the northernmost point in South America? Not Venezuela. It is Colombia. Veer got it first. It is Colombia. And which country is at the westernmost point of South America? Yeah, exactly, Ryan. Up in the Darien Gap. Or, what's the westernmost point in South America? Westernmost. It's Peru. Good job, Veer. The answer is Peru. It's in Peru. I guess if you don't count Easter Island, right? Hello, Cord. Okay. Yeah, western. Next question. What was Pablo Escobar's nationality? What was Pablo Escobar's nationality? What country from South America was he from? Not Portuguese. He definitely was not. Yeah, Pablo Escobar, the drug lord. He was Colombian. There you go, Fear. He was from Colombia. The next question is another evil population one. It says, what was the total population of South America? The answer says 435,122,271. So I'm not going to play high-low with that for you. Bye, Jay Simpson. Have a good time at work. I'll see you at another live chat. Thank you so much for participating. Alright, the last question in South America is, what is the name of the statue of Christ with his arms outstretched in Rio? Easy one. What's the name of the big statue of Christ with his arms outstretched in Rio? It's Christ the Redeemer. Good job, Alex. It is Christ the Redeemer. Alright. Do we want to go for Oceania? Yes, the statue was built because of the brief relocation of the Portuguese Empire to Brazil. Yes, that's true. Crazy story. Do we want to go for Oceania? I mean, we have to. We have Australians here, right? Or at least one. I don't think Jazz is here anymore. But Daddy Cheese is here, so I think we have to. Let's get obliterated, says Alex. Alright. First question. Which country's capital is Port Vila? Which country's capital is Port Vila? It will be hard, yes. Who knows? Which country's capital is Port Vila? Port Vila with one L in it, and it's two words. Port Vila. Which country's capital? Daddy G's got it. It is Vanuatu. Alright, Veer, go catch your bus. I will talk to you. Well, we'll see you in another trivia for sure. Have a great day, Veer. Have fun at your staff mixer. Bye-bye. Yes, Vanuatu is the answer. Good job, Daddy Cheese. It is Vanuatu. Next question. In which Australian state would you find the city of Brisbane? Go for it, Daddy Cheese. In which Australian state would you find the city of Brisbane? It is Queensland. Dan got it first. It is Queensland. It is in Queensland. Out your window, says Daddy Cheese. Yeah, it's literally right there. Next question. Name the only major city in Western Australia. What is the only major city in Western Australia? It is Perth. Good job, Alex. The answer is Perth. It is Perth. Next question. What is the most populous city in Oceania? This also counts Australia and New Zealand, by the way. What is the most populous city in Oceania? Kimberly will make it one day. Eventually. It is Sydney. Good job, Dan. The answer is Sydney. Sydney is the most populous city in Oceania. Next question. Name the indigenous indigenous population of New Zealand? What are the indigenous people of New Zealand known as? It is the Maori. Good job, Alex. The answer is the Maori. Not the Maui, that's a god. The Maori. Next question. What is the capital of Fiji? What is the capital of Fiji? What is the capital of Fiji? I agree, Ryan. Daddy G's got it. It is Suva. Suva is the capital of Fiji. Very good. Daddy G's, it is Suva, not Fiji City. That would be too easy. Next question. What is the world's largest coral reef system? What is the world's largest coral reef system? Yeah, true, Daddy G's. Alex got it. It's the Great Barrier Reef. Yes, the answer is the Great Barrier Reef. Very good, Alex. I'm sure it's incredible, Daddy G's, right? Next question. Name the island nation found in the Pacific Ocean, which is the only country in the world to be in all 4 hemispheres. Which country can you find in all 4 hemispheres? Alex got it. It is Kiribati. Very good, Alex. Got it first. It is Kiribati. You guys are doing great. Next question. Name the sub-region composed of volcanic islands stretching between Easter Island, New Zealand, and Hawaii. What is that part of the world known as? Between Easter Island, New Zealand, and Hawaii. Not French Polynesia. French Polynesia is its own thing, and not the Ring of Fire that goes all over the Pacific. Good job, Ryan. It's just straight Polynesia. That area is Polynesia. You can find French Polynesia in Polynesia, but the whole area is known as Polynesia. Next question. Name the sub-region. There's 3 of them, so Polynesia's 1. Name the sub-region of Oceania, which contains the Marshall Islands and the U.S. territory of Guam. So the 3 sub-regions are, very good, Alex got it. It is Micronesia. Micronesia is the answer. And then lastly, name the sub-region which covers Vanuatu, Tonga, and Fiji. Hello, computer, do you hear my PC? I hope not. It's rumbling really hard right now. Oh, what's the sub-region of Vanuatu, Tonga, and Fiji? Micronesia is a country, yes, but it's also a region. Kind of like how America is in America. It's that kind of thing. Micronesia named itself after it is Melanesia. Good job, Alex and Bonkio7. It is Melanesia. So the 3 regions of Oceania, I go over it in every video I do about Oceania because it's important to learn, are Melanesia, Micronesia, Polynesia, with Melanesia being like the kind of more tribal, like traditional cannibalistic, darker toned, like Torres Islanders and like that very tribal kind of jungly culture. And then Polynesia is like the hula, luau, pineapples and all of that. Like tiki and all of that is Polynesia. And Micronesia is everyone else. Micronesia has been like conquered by like the Americans. So they're island culture, but it's very Western, and they're just kind of like the extras. So that's the differences between Melanesia, Polynesia, and Micronesia. Luau Stream, yes, do. Yes. Oh, my mic said no. So now you know. I feel like we know about so many different regions of the world, but no one knows about Oceania. So there you go. Moving on. Name the islands. Oh, I know the little islands in Micronesia. It's wild. Name the islands which lie east of Papua New Guinea is currently a protectorate of the United Kingdom? Which island nation lies to the east, like directly east of Papua New Guinea, and is currently a protectorate of the United Kingdom? Daddy G's got it. It's the Solomon Islands. Good job. The answer is the Solomon Islands. Next question. The Kingdom of Blank is a country and archipelago consisting of 169 islands. The Kingdom of Blank. The only Solomon Islands are technically independent, but it is Tonga. Very good, Alex. The answer is Tonga. The Kingdom of Tonga. Solomon Islands are independent, but it's like how, like Micronesia, etc., are like part of the United States, but they're not. You know, they're in like an agreement, but they are independent. It's one of those with the United Kingdom. But yeah, complicated, but it is independent technically. It's like Australia is independent, but they're also like part of the United Kingdom Commonwealth, you know, one of those. Tonga is a Mormon country. No, there's no country that's predominantly Mormon. I'm sure there are Mormons there. We all have Facebooks and they're complicated, right? There are Mormons all over the place. But hey, Whimsical Apple, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. But Tonga's definitely not predominantly Mormon. I would have known that fact for sure. Moving on to the next question, it's another blank. The independent state of blank, which was previously known as Western Blank until 1997, is an island country found halfway between Hawaii and New Zealand. Previously known as Western Blank, it's now the independent state of blank. What country is it? Oh, hold on, there's a bot. Hold on. Not Nauru. One second. Boom. There we go. Not the Cook Islands. Ooh, my tummy's rumbling. Can I repeat the question? Of course. The independent state of blank, which was previously known as Western Blank until 1997, is an island country found halfway between Hawaii and New Zealand. Slim Hat is here, and you got it. It is Samoa. Hey, Slim Hat. The answer is Samoa. My tummy's making the weirdest sounds. I'm not even hungry, but okay. Samoa is the answer. Next question's another blank. The Republic of Blank is an island country found in the West Pacific. Its most populous island is Koror. Yeah, I'd say so. Sounds right. Halfway between New Zealand and Hawaii. Samoa. The Republic of Blank is an island country found in the West Pacific. Its most populous island is Koror. The Republic of Blank. Any guesses? Not Fiji, it is Palau. Good job, Alex. The answer is Palau. Palau is the answer. Next question. Which strait separates the North and South Islands of New Zealand? What's the little bit of water between the North Island and the South Island of New Zealand? What is it called? It is not Schitt's Creek. Slim Man got it. It's the Cook Strait. The Cook Strait is the answer. The Cook Strait. Next question. The majority of New Zealand's population live in which region, or which city, I should say? That makes more sense. The majority of New Zealand's population lives in which city? What's the most populous city in New Zealand, basically? Alex got it. It is Auckland. closer. It is Auckland. Next question. Which island country was previously named Pleasant Island? Which island country was previously named Pleasant Island? Hey, Yannick, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm live. I've been live for 3.5 hours, and it's 4:30 in the morning. Oh well. Not Australia, not Bora Bora, not New Zealand. Which island country was previously named Pleasant Island? The Pleasant Island. I'm trying to remember my history and who named it that. I want to say it was the Germans. I mean, it was probably the British. Let's be real. It's a very British sounding name, but I think it was the Germans who stuck with Pleasant Island. I'm not sure. Something like that. It would have changed. I think it changed in World War II when Japan occupied it. I'm giving you guys tons of hints. I think it officially had a name change when the Japanese were there. It is not Fiji. Good guess though. It's around that area. It is part of Melanesia. I'll give you that. Not Tonga. Good guess, Lamad, but it is not Tonga. It's... There we go. Yannick got it. It is Nauru. Nauru is the answer. Good job, Yannick. I was about to say it was my favorite country to cover on my channel. The answer is Nauru. Nauru is wild. But we won't get into that. We'll be here all night. Next question. Complete the name of the French territory located in the South Pacific. Wallis and blank. Wallis and blank. What French territory is Wallis and blank? Alex got it. It is Futuna. Futuna is the answer. Polarion, the Black Dread is here. Hi, Polarion. Good to see you. The capital of Wallis and Futuna. I do not know. I'm very iffy on the Oceanic French territories. Moving on. What is the largest urban area in the South Island of New Zealand? You did know. Yeah, I have no idea. I could not. I mean, I'm sure you'd say it and be like, oh, that sounds familiar, but I do not know. What's the largest urban area in the South Island of New Zealand? It is Christchurch. Very good, Alex. Uri, very close. Wellington's actually on the North Island, like the southernmost point of the North Island, but the answer is Christchurch. Very good. This next question is a high or low, so you will put a number or lower. According to the how many countries make up Oceania? Yeah, I have to enunciate Christchurch, or else I can't say it with my accent. That's a word that comes out as a mumble. Daddy Cheese got it. It's 14. Very good, Daddy Cheese. The answer is 14. Exactly. Very good. Nailed it. All right. On a grander scale, another high-low. We're actually probably going to play high-low, I think. This is rounded up to the nearest 1,000, I suppose. Approximately how many islands are there in Oceania? Approximately how many islands are there in Oceania? Some had said 47. It is higher than 47. Higher than 47. Alex said 500. It is higher than 500. Higher than 500. There are a lot. Dan said 2,500. It is higher than 2,500. Higher than 2,500. Alex said 5,000. It is higher than 5,000. Daddy G said 6,600. It is higher than 6,600. Slimhat says 260,000. It is lower than that. Alex got it. It is 10,000. Dan got it too, but Alex got it first. The answer is 10,000. Very good, Alex. The answer is approximately 10,000 islands. Yeah. Next question. Yes, really. What is the name of the supposed 8th continent in the world which contains New Zealand? What is the 8th continent, which is all underwater except for New Zealand? You're right, got it. It is Zealandia. Also, it's good to see you. You're right, did I say Zealandia is the answer. It is Zealandia. They're wishing. It's not Antarctica, but anyway. This next question is another repeat. So let's see who is paying attention. Oceania has traditionally been split into 4 different parts. These are Australasia, Micronesia, Polynesia, and what? We went over this in length. Let's see if you remember. Australasia, blah blah blah. You're right, got it. It is Melanesia. Good job. The answer is Melanesia. Have you all learned your different areas of Oceania now? Melanesia is the answer. Too close to melanoma. Well, the mela as in melatonin, which is the stuff that makes your skin dark. Like I have I don't have I have very little melatonin. So Melanesia, because their skin is like dark, like a dark brown, right? A dark brown color. So they have a lot of melanin. And then melanoma is the skin disease, so Latin, Melanesia. There's going to be 2 more high and low questions coming up. So we'll see. They are about Australia, so we'll see if we can get them with our resident Australians here. How many time zones does Australia have? How many time zones does Australia have? You're right, got it. It is 3. Daddy, geez, you can guess. My goodness. The answer is 3. They have 3 time zones. And the next one is, how many states does Australia have? Not territories, right? How many states does Australia have? Daddy just says 3.5. Because we change. Interesting. My goodness. It is 6. Good job, Dan. The answer is 6. There are 6 states in Australia. Don't forget Tasmania. Everyone forgets Tasmania. It's like in America, everyone forgets Alaska. Next question. Which latitude line runs through Australia? Which latitude line runs through Australia? Remember, which one is longitude, which one is latitude? Which latitude line? It's one with a name, so it's not a number. Which latitude line runs through Australia? It is the Tropic of Capricorn. Very good. Slim Hat got it first. My goodness, it's the Tropic of Capricorn. Can you guys hear my stomach? I think it's just full of water because I've just been drinking water all night. The Tropic of Capricorn. Next question. Which state is the largest in Australia? Which state is the largest in Australia? I'm not hungry. It's just there's a lot of water in my tummy. It is not Queensland. Good guess, you're right. Not Queensland. Daddy G's, you could guess it. Dan got it. It is Western Australia. Very good. The answer is Western Australia. It said state, not territory, right? Difference. Western Australia is huge. It's like half of Australia. Alright. Our last 2 questions are numbers, so we're going to play high and low. So the first one is, in kilometers, approximately how long is the Great Barrier Reef? Approximately how long is the Great Barrier Reef in kilometers? Slim Man said 170. It is higher than that. Alex said 1,000. It is higher than that. goodness, Tommy, stop. I've got to stop drinking water. Daddy G says 2170. It is lower. Lower than 2,170. Slimat said 1,815. It is higher. I know my stomach is chiming in, right? It is lower than lower than 2,130. Higher than 1,900. Higher than 1948. It's rounded, you guys. It's rounded to the nearest thousand. It is 4:48 a.m. in I'm in Nevada now. But same time zone. Valerian got it first. It is 2,000. 2,000 kilometers is the answer. But yeah, I'm in Nevada now. But it's the same time zone as California, so it's almost 5 o'clock a.m. I'm gonna go in a minute. I need to use the bathroom. It's not my stomach. I don't have to poo, I promise. I've just been drinking water. Non-stop water. Over 10. You're right. Alright, last question. How many states does New Zealand have? How many states does New Zealand have? Yeah, I know. I've been asleep all day. It is higher than 10, Alex. It is higher than 10. Okay, gosh. Higher than 10. Higher than 15, Alex. Lower than 17. So let's see who gets it first. I'm just gonna chill out. And my tummy's gonna make weird noises. It's 16. There we go, Slimat got it. It is 16. Alright, I've been doing this for 3.5 hours. And it's very early in the morning. I'm gonna go take a potty break, put something in my tummy other than water. Like maybe I'll eat like an apple or a banana or something, I don't know. And try to get some sleep. So, thank you guys for coming to my surprise live. This has been a lot of fun. It's always great going live in the middle of the night because I get people from like the other side of the planet that don't normally get to come to my other lives. So thank you so much for playing along with me. There might be other surprise lives happening this weekend. ? I don't know. They are surprise lives. So ring